The Bob and Tom Show.
From the people who brought you the sounds of Halloween and the sounds of Christmas. The Bob and Tom Show proudly presents the audio collection, The Sounds of Thanksgiving.
Marvin, who changed the temperature on the oven? My yams are burning. My yams are burning.
Yes, if you can't make it home this Thanksgiving, we'll bring the holiday home to you with The Sounds of Thanksgiving.
You're overcooking the turkey, Roger.
The turkey's fine, Alice.
It's not fine, Roger. It's going to be all dry and crusty.
Alice, the only thing dry and crusty around here is in your pants.
Oh, my.
The Sounds of Thanksgiving. And we didn't forget your stoner brother at the dinner table either.
Yo, dude, could you pass me more of the gravy? You guys ever try mayonnaise on Jell-O? No, Gamma. Those brownies ain't for you.
The Sounds of Thanksgiving will keep you stress-free by reminding you that you're not actually dealing with the show that is Thanksgiving with your family.
Kimberly, your cat just peed on me.
That's a pillow you're petting, Uncle Clarence. You just pissed your pants again.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't forget your drunk, socially awkward teenage nephew, Clayton.
If I get the biggest part of the wishbone, I'm going to wish that the girl next door keeps shaving with her curtains open. My mom says it's okay for me to drink bourbon. You ever look at the website Beaver Hunt? I'm thinking about becoming an astronaut. I'm not hungry. I just snorted the last of my Adderall. Hey, who's that hot MILF?
Quit staring, Clayton. She's your aunt.
Feeling empty and all alone? Get Bob and Tom's The Sounds of Thanksgiving and rest easy, knowing that it could be worse. You could actually be home.
Get off my back, Larry. It's not stripping, it's burlesque.
You and the horse you rode in on, Mother.
And if you order right now, we'll throw in for free The Sounds of Black Friday.
Stand back, please.
From Bob and Tom Audio Productions.
Yep, that's Thanksgiving, all right. Hello. Welcome. Good morning. It's the show.
What
How about
show?
you? The lady said Bob and Tom show.
Oh,
You got to keep up.
I was lost.
Well, that's because
I'm a girl.
No, it's because you're you. It's your soul. Oh, sorry.
that's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin. There's Jeff Oskey. There's Ace Cosby. That's Willie Griswold.
Was anybody else creeped out by It's Your Soul?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's
These
Tom.
are the jokes. Calm down, everybody. Christy, you look really nice today.
Thank you, Tom.
Did you get your bangs done?
No,
I like them long, you know.
I know. I'm never
Sexy.
getting them.
You don't like the bangs long?
No, I like them long. I just.
I'd like to have bangs again. It's only been, what, 40 years? Pat, remember bangs?
I do.
I'm going to say 50 years, probably.
Yeah. Did you ever
Early
have bangs?
70s.
Did you ever do
Yeah,
Did ya?
down to the top of the glasses. Yeah.
I honestly can remember getting a bowl haircut.
I never did that.
With an
Never
actual
got the
bowl around your head as a guy?
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My mom, for some reason, decided at one point that she was going to cut my hair, and she got one of those bzzz things, and yeah, I can remember where I was sitting in my house.
Wow.
Those things? You mean a clipper?
Yeah, well, yeah, the electric ones, and you put like a plastic. It looked like a
Card?
Yeah, exactly. It looked like a cow catcher. You put
Honey,
The car catcher. The cow catcher, yeah.
we must budget to get the portraits for the boys. Can we just cut Tommy's haircut with a bowl?
You know, his oil portrait's coming up this weekend. The painting of his oil portrait. I'd like to look now.
We talked about this recently, but
did
guys just don't wear bangs as much. I mean, it's just not a thing.
Yeah, it kind of you got to be a certain type. To pull
Willie
it
could
off.
wear bangs, but he chooses not to.
Should I do it?
No.
No.
Here it comes.
Look how dumb it looks. He looks like he's just got out of bed. Yeah, see, that's no good. Yeah, that's no good.
Oh, you look like you're 12.
You look like you're in a band in the MTV era.
Yeah.
Like you're in
Duran
Aha.
Duran.
You guys want to go smoke cigarettes, listen to Blink-182, have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody wants
Let's
to
do
go
it.
do that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody, your generation, put such an importance on hair,
That's right.
hair
Well,
length.
think about it,
It
though.
was amazing.
One of the most important stage plays of that era was something called Hair.
I'm just a little too young for that.
Oh,
but
God,
yeah.
it was huge. It was huge. I remember going to see it.
Wasn't there nudity? That was the big deal.
Yeah, that one, and what was the O Calcutta?
Oh, Calcutta, yeah.
And a couple of really famous actors were in both of those, especially O Calcutta.
Yeah, B. Arthur and
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa were both in.
Both naked.
Totally nude.
That's false. B. Arthur was not naked.
Are you sure?
Oh, I see what you did there, inferring that Mother Teresa.
She was. Are you kidding? Come on. Let's see. No, you look really nice, Christine.
Thanks.
Who's the NFL owner? Is it the guy from the Vegas Raiders that has the ridiculous haircut?
Yes.
I think he changed it.
Because wasn't he doing the bangs and he looked kind of like John Denver? Kind of an awful.
The Dutch boy. Yeah, the Dutch boy.
He looked like a penis with a shag haircut, is what he looked like.
Yeah. There's a whole topic. Very famous people with very bad haircuts.
Oh.
That would take all day. But since this is radio, it really wouldn't work real well. You'll notice that Josh Arnold is not here. He's fishing with his brothers this weekend, which is
Did
nice.
he use your car?
No, I told him he could call me, and he never did call. So I guess he got his car
was
fixed.
fine. I checked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his engine light.
You
went on.
checked?
Yeah,
You're a real friend.
Checked among my
I didn't
friends.
check. Did you check?
Well, what do you mean when you say you checked? You just walk by, go, everything okay? All right, I checked.
Ace, if this gig ever falls through, I've figured out what job you should take.
Oh, okay.
You should drive in a parade because I've seen you. I've seen you drive out of here, and what is this? This driveway, 70 yards, maybe.
Yeah.
And it takes you 10 minutes. It's like
you ever
you lean out of the car, do the parade wave to the squirrels and the deer.
You've never.
I did notice yesterday. I'm like, where's my clock off? And we had a fallback thing, and I didn't fall back.
Have you ever had an accident on the road?
I've been hit, but I've never.
I bet going so slow.
No, I was sitting at a stoplight.
Monday, when his garage door was broken, I had to take him home, and I went up the freeway, and he goes, "When they put that gas station in?" And I go, "Hey, this is your way home every day." He goes, "Oh, I don't get on the freeway."
You know what? Thank God. I don't get on the freeway. I'm with him on that. I do not get
And
on
the city would like to thank you for not getting on the freeway.
And by the way, where I live, you no longer can get on it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Mr. Pat Godwin is in the next room. Hey, Pat.
Hey, Tom.
How's it going? We haven't had a chance to talk today.
I know.
Very busy in here.
Really?
Very busy.
Yeah, ordinarily we collude, if you will.
Have a little meeting.
Work together, decide what we're going to do. You have anything?
No, I got nothing.
Okay, good. Well, we'll have to do some blasting.
You haven't said anything to Jeff about his shirt.
Yeah.
So Jeff Oskey joins us, and Jeff's a very fine comedian, and he'll be doing his special thing on Fridays typically. But that shirt, if I could describe it, is that linen?
I don't know, Christy.
Polyester.
I'm sure it's not.
It's kind of a cream colored with are those lines of roses going down?
Well, no,
Very festive.
They're Hawaiian. What are they? Orchids that they?
Oh, it's very, very nice. So
you.
you were named in the Ozzie Nelson will.
I love this shirt.
That joke, by the way. That joke,
Celebrating
by the way,
its
celebrating
70th year.
its 40th year. I still love it though.
It's a very nice shirt.
That would make it, the last Ozzie and Harriet TV movie made in the late 70s would qualify you, but the series was on in the early 60s.
Right, 50s too. Yeah.
So that's how long ago from
Ricky
now?
Nelson's dad. You see,
60 years ago.
yeah.
Oh, did he have a penchant for beautiful shirts?
Yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah.
Not really. It's just.
Didn't he wear like a cardigan all
just
the time
the
or
notion
something?
that it's that would be a cool shirt for a DJ like Wolfman Jack, whatever. It's a beautiful shirt. Actually.
It's a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
But it's a shirt that a relaxed guy would wear. You don't look like you would ever wear that shirt. Does that make sense? It looks like a cool, ripped Hawaiian guy. I'm not, Willie? No, I'm just no. I mean, like you look like a tough beard. You wear a flannel. You're a real man.
I don't know. I feel like Magnum PI today. I got my ball.
You look more like Manson PI. Sorry. Jeff has a very, very heavy beard. I'm very jealous. Let's see.
Manson PI.
Well, he's
something no one's ever thought of. I'm
Jeff, do you have bangs? Because you always wear a hat. So.
Sometimes. I mean, they fall where.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. Both Ace and Oskey have an incredible amount of hair on top of their head, and they're both always wearing caps.
Always.
For those of you not familiar with my head, there's a lot of skin between the edge of this hat and the top. Coming up in sports, by the way.
Huh? Oh, we got injury reports coming up in case you're like me, looking at your picks coming up for the weekend. people make you do that on Thursday, you're like me. And a couple of world records. And also we'll have the answer to the big question on the internet yesterday. Where did I get the hats that had the initials on for everybody from Hat Day yesterday?
I liked them so much.
Losing their minds.
Did you order some more?
I pulled the tag so I can order some more. I think they're really comfortable.
Well, you can tell everyone where I got them because I kind of forget
the tag
the
is
name
in my
of the
office.
place. Okay,
It's like Ortho.
I remember. It's ORTC.
Yeah, okay. They're really nice.
Is it an Australian company?
Yes, very good, chick.
I'm smuggling kangaroos in also, but they give me a choice on a hat, and I said, yeah,
they're very nice.
Those as well.
So they're sold out of the K's because of all the kangaroos.
Well, they're sold out of kangaroos. They've got plenty of K's.
Gotcha.
A lot of strikeouts. Hopefully 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Okay. We have our game, Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition, handy. Willie, you want to try one?
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
I'll try to review the rules real quick. You, the person who has the card can say as many words as they want, but they can only be one syllable.
Okay.
And then you've got to come up with a 2-syllable answer. In this case, there is, by the way, a edition that's really clean and family friendly, etc.
Sure, of course.
The idea for this one is after the kids have gone to bed on Thanksgiving, you whip this thing out and see if you can get Grandpa to say "Dick Helicopter," was it helicopter?
No, it wasn't.
Helicopter. Sorry.
It wasn't Dick Helicopter.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
Was it?
Yeah, I think or Helicopter Dick at least.
Yeah, which apparently is some weird bedroom move.
Oh, I thought every guy did that. When you got out of the shower, in the mirror, you get the helicopter going.
I call it. Yeah, I do it. I call it the Charlie Chaplin, and you walk kind of. You walk the penguin yourself left and right, and you never done the Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah, I'm going to now.
We'll be back to play.
Sorry, are we getting behind here?
Poetry for Neanderthals. Yeah.
Okay, good. Also, we have some pretty cool stuff in the news. One of them is totally visual, so I'll tell you to go look it up. Has anybody seen the Mako shark?
Yeah, I posted it on my Twitter account yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you need to check that out.
These guys are fishing in New Zealand, and a shark.
Mako shark's the shark that repairs all the other sharks.
That does the body work.
Body work? Is that?
It's staggering. These guys are fishing, and they get something.
That was a surprise.
The Earl Scheib shark. Shark.
I had a car painted at Earl Scheib.
I bet you did.
$29.95.
When I was a kid, yeah, $29.95.
This week only, yeah. It was great because they just paint the whole car and then they handed you a razor blade to clear the. No, actually, they did a great job. I drove that car for years. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about getting connected and getting yourself back together. If you're having some issues, it's okay. Like they say, it's okay to be not okay. Therapy can be very, very helpful. And BetterHelp, the idea here is to get you connected with your computer or your cell phone. So we're talking about doing it online. BetterHelp has already connected more than 3 million people with licensed therapists. What you do is you fill out some paperwork so they can kind of figure out what's happening with you, and they try to match you to a therapist. And by the way, it's really easy to switch therapists. But once again, it's 100% done online. So it's very convenient and much more accessible than in-person therapy. And you can do it with the camera on, the camera off. You can do it if you just want to do it where you're entering words on a keyboard. That's possible too. Very flexible and easy to get into. BetterHelp makes it easier to get started and help yourself with your user manual, if you will, for your own person. You got to be in good shape to help anybody else. So we're all out there trying to do our best. If you think you might need a little work, hey, go for it. BetterHelp. It's at betterhelp.com/BT show. If you add the BT show, it knocks 10% off the fee for your first month. Find out what's going on by going to BetterHelp. It's, of course, better, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT show. Now, coming up, Christy Lee, you got a quick teaser for me?
Yeah. Does bass make you dance differently? A deep bass.
That's a great, super interesting news story. And, of course...
because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Well, that didn't get much of a reception.
Megan? Is that Megan Trainor?
Yeah, it's a great
She just had a baby.
I like the way you dance around in your chair, though.
That's what this is all about.
Yeah, it is.
I like the song. It's just weird watching you do it. It's like watching a horse swim. It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Do we want to stand there? Look at him go.
When we come back, it's Ed, the swimming horse. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just had a So you know where I'm going.
Good morning. I'm Mark Allison. Thanks so much for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. We've made it to Thursday, everybody. Woohoo! It is November 10th on the way. Jess Hooker, the cooker, with a very special meatloaf. West Coast Mountain correspondent Al Jackson from Denver, Colorado, and comedian Jeff Foxworthy on the way as well on this Thursday. So glad you could join us. Keep it here all morning long, and we'll keep a smile on your face. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. Officials say Hurricane Nicole made landfall early Thursday along the east coast of Florida, just south of Vero Beach, as it continued to batter a large area of the storm-weary state. Strong winds, dangerous storm surge, and heavy rain. The rare November hurricane already led officials to shut down airports and theme parks and order evacuations. Authorities warn Nicole's storm surge could further erode many beaches that were hit by Hurricane Ian in September. The sprawling storm forecast to head into Georgia, the Carolinas later today and Friday, dumping heavy rain across the region. Nicole expected to weaken while moving across Florida and the southeastern United States. Through Friday, it's already been downgraded into a tropical storm. Facebook parent Meta laying off 13% of its employees as it contends with faltering revenue and broader tech industry woes. The move comes just a week after widespread layoffs at Twitter under its new owner, billionaire Elon Musk. Meta, like other social media companies, enjoyed a financial boost during the pandemic lockdown era because more people stayed at home and scrolled on their phones and computers. But as the lockdowns ended and people started going outside again, revenue growth began to falter. An economic slowdown and a grim outlook for online advertising have contributed to Meta's woes. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Renee Hicks has joined us in the studio.
Morning, Renee.
Good morning.
Quite the sportswoman, I can
Oh,
tell
yes,
from your
yes, yes. And we were
conversation.
talking about the WNBA. I just want to know, like, will there be, like, feminine hygiene commercials, like, sponsoring it? Because I think those things got to go. They're just too damn nasty. I mean, they got to stop. They got to stop talking about women's genitalia. I mean, and these women talking about douche. We don't do that, men. We don't go to the beach talking about douche.
You don't?
You know? No, we don't. And see, I never want to see a black woman do that.
Mhm.
Because you know they would have her just acting crazy, just walking along going, oh, girl, I ain't seen you in a... Damn, Shaniqua, is that you stinking like that, girl? Well, you need to douche your nasty ass. There's a whole family of seagulls following your nasty ass. Damn.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, my. Just look at that. What am I going to do?
What's wrong, honey?
Look in the mirror, all that gray. Boy, did it sneak up on me.
No, it didn't.
You mean it's been gray for a long time?
Only all of your life. Sweetie, your brain matter is supposed to be gray. Now close up your cranium and come to bed.
All right, dear. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you.
I totally agree.
Ha, 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 ha. If the top of your head is bushy and gray, hair color is not your problem. Remove that hatchet from your skull. Say hello to your cerebellum.
Oh, dear, you've got a little gravy on your blouse from dinner.
Oh, honey, that's not gravy. That's part of my frontal lobe.
Ha, 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 ha.
Just for morons. From Frigamall Industries. Ask for it by name.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend, it's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Jimmy Schubert is our guest. Any other interesting news headlines, Christy?
The FBI has identified the source of the virus-like blaster infection on the internet. The suspect, an 18-year-old who has not been identified but is expected to be arrested today.
Now, can we execute 18-year-olds in our society?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm there. I'm voting for it.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell the kid's not getting laid. Any kid that's getting laid on a regular basis is now creating computer viruses.
How true.
So it's basically, that's a sex education in high school. All they talk about are diseases and things you can catch, and the girls stop putting out, and kids to hole up in a room and create a virus.
He's going to be receiving a different kind of sex education, I hope.
I believe
his
right.
baseball hat and his dirt button are going to be the same size once I get done with him. This kid's going to be able to do deep knee bends over a fire hydrant.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are two of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, chick.
Hey, there's Jeff Oskey.
That's right, buddy.
That's right. He's in for Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby, manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's so nice to be here with my son. Willie, how are you?
Wow, where'd that come from?
It's great, but where did that come from? It scared me.
Because see, I'm this is the art of the segue.
Oh,
there we go.
So now you're gonna make fun of you for something.
No.
One of your radio tricks. Okay.
Are you going to ground somebody?
I'm the Zen master. People may have noticed if they listen to the show for any length of time, the ADD factor is pretty bad, and I take full responsibility for that. We don't really pick a theme and stick to it. We just jump around.
Right.
So I want to jump over to Willie in just a second to play our game, which we promised we were going to do. I did want to say, however, Veterans Day coming up, and I think tomorrow is the birthday of the Marine Corps, right?
Yeah.
So I thought we would start.
Today isn't it? And then tomorrow's Veterans Day.
I don't know, man.
What day is today?
The 10th.
11/10.
No, what day of the week is today? Was this
Thursday?
Oh, it's Thursday?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm an idiot.
What day do you think it was?
Right there on the screen.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
Thursday,
Wednesday.
November 10th. They put it
How
up
long
there
has that
for
screen been over there?
You hear that? Living in the past, this guy. Thinks it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I know, as
Whatever
God
he's
is my
living, it's
witness,
not
I
right
thought it was
now,
Wednesday.
I can tell you that.
Oh, really?
Wow, I really did. What an idiot I am. Sorry. Well, that changes everything. I got to check that changes my whole schedule. I do have a couple of brand new dogs, so my life's a little bit upside down. The larger point here is I thought we'd take some veterans requests. So if you're a veteran out there, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. We'll play these for the next several days, however long you want. So if you've got something from the past from this show you'd like to hear, try to get it to me, and we'll see if we can work that out. And we're going to do a special Marines request first off in a few minutes from Greg Hahn. And I will take this opportunity also to mention Greg, if I'm not mistaken, is at the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio tonight, and then at Wiley's Comedy Club, Dayton, Ohio, coming up Friday and Saturday. Greg Hahn is, I give him the comedy guarantee. That guy, if you don't laugh at him, wow, something's wrong with you. He makes me howl. So anyway, Willie, you've got the game over there. It's called Poetry for Neanderthals. We've been using the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yeah.
There is, by the way, one that's calmer. It's not going to have things like,
helicopter dick
in it. Okay. So now Willie is only allowed to use one syllable words. We have to guess the two-word phrase. Or
Yep. You guys ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here we go. Horse butt humps on sand.
Horse's ass.
Not horse, but like.
Donkey?
Humps on sand.
Camel.
Camel.
Camel
Thank you.
toe.
Camel toe. There it is. Christy, look at Christy. Christy got camel toe
I
early
didn't
in the
even
morning.
get to the first level of logic on that. That's,
Man, I saw bad camel toe over the weekend. Whoa.
oh, me too.
Whoa.
No such thing.
Ladies,
I'm with you.
I love you. I'm trying to be your friend, but beige leggings are not a good idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw light gray. And
Yeah.
I just walked by and hummed to myself, "The Valley of the Jolly Ho Ho Ho." The big, you see, it was a big valley. It was a large
You
gap.
can wear a tunic over it, but
all the
man.
fetishes out there. There is a fetish for men who like women with large
Pedunda, if you will.
Labia?
Presentations. Yes, that's the word.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's something for everybody.
Sure.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there.
Even though creepy and wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay, want to try one more, Willie?
Yeah, let's go.
Once again, this is the game Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition. Available, I should mention, exclusively at Target. Okay.
You're a good clue giver.
You think so?
Very good. Yeah.
Okay, let's get this started. Okay, I'm going to figure this out. Pork blank.
Belly.
Chop.
Yes, thank you. Christy got
Belly.
it.
Pork belly.
Belly.
Shot.
I like to drink Bud Light.
Beer.
belly.
Yes.
Belly, beer belly.
Beer belly. There it is. You nailed it.
Man,
Very good.
not me.
Beer
He's
belly.
a good clue giver.
No, Christy, me and you have a secret connection.
Pork belly was a great hint. Yeah.
Pork belly is delicious.
Pork belly. Sure.
It's like ultimate bacon.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
And then they put it on that kimchi stuff, whatever it's called.
Kimchi?
Oh, kimchi. Sorry. Kimchi was the star of a film that Josh was showing.
Josh, the man isn't even here to defend himself.
I know that makes it even more fun. I'm sorry. We're going to check into the sporting scene. But first,
Yes, do anything.
Semper Fi, happy birthday to the Marine Corps. This is, well, I guess you're once a Marine, always a Marine.
Sure.
And a great comedian, Greg Hahn, as you'll hear here.
I went to college. I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Marines for a while.
You were?
Wow. Yeah. It was great. You get to yell and scream. They're doing an awesome job, aren't they? The Marine Corps.
Oh, yeah.
The best. My favorite. I loved it because you get to march all around everywhere you go. You're a greasy grand. I got a hole in a pant. I got a big behind like Frankenstein. I used to goof off. I used to only call lefts. Left. I'll get you home early. But the drill instructors were the best because they're insane. Marine Corps drill instructors. They're tough guys, and they scream and yell at you the whole time, and everything contradicts. You know, it's like, come here, get back. Come here, get back. Get up here, get away from me. Sit down, suck it up. No good. Outstanding. You know, outstanding. That's their favorite word in the military. Outstanding. Today we're going to hit you in the head with a pipe. Outstanding. I came out of boot camp. I was a little bit wacky. I'm cool now. Thank goodness. You know. But when I came out, I was nuts. And it takes a while to adjust as a civilian world when you come out of boot camp because you're so fired up. When I came out that same week, my sister got married. She had me seat people at the wedding. I accepted the assignment, you know.
Outstanding.
These people would come walking up to me in front of the church like, oh, you must be Patricia's brother. Sit down! I don't want to be your friend. Get your eyes off me. What is your major malfunction? 200 people showed up. I put them all in the same row. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. We're not comfortable. Outstanding. It was excellent. It was outstanding, as a matter of fact.
Greg Hahn. I don't want to be your friend. Get your eyes off me. Today,
Yes.
the 247th birthday of the United States Marine Corps.
That's right.
So there you go. And we'll get some Veterans Day requests in here. They're already coming in. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll try to get something on the air from some past show of some sort if we can dig it up. Right now, we're going to segue into the world of sports with Chick McGee at the sports desk.
A couple things for the NFL weekend coming up. Bills coach Sean McDermott says Josh Allen will miss practice because of that injury to his throwing bobo. But he still could play against the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings this weekend. McDermott will not reveal the severity of the injury because he doesn't have to, and stuck mostly to an opening statement in which he referred to Allen as being day. Today, if Allen can't play, the Bills would turn to one of the NFL's best offenses ever to back up Case Keenum. And Case is a pretty good quarterback.
And a great name.
Case Keenum.
Case Keenum is a
I wouldn't have
terrific
chosen
name.
Case for a first name, I guess, but I was thinking,
That's kind of cool.
get off my case, you know? Hey, man,
I
get
think
off
it's
my
a pretty
case.
cool name.
Where'd that come from? Is that like a PI slang? Get off my case, man.
That could be really cool.
I bet Manson PI would use. You get off my case.
That new show, Manson PI, starring Jeff Oscar.
And other...
Hey, man, where's that helicopter guy, man? Anybody got a Sharpie? Got to draw something on my forehead.
That's right.
Anybody got a Sharpie?
That is a
Write
gentler way
his
to do
name
it.
down. Just write it on my forehead. Los Angeles Rams quarterback Matty Stafford is in the concussion protocol. That's according to boy wonder Sean McVay. The Super Bowl winning quarterback entered the protocol Tuesday afternoon after consulting with the Rams medical staff. The team confirmed all that yesterday.
You know, I know it's very important and nothing to make fun of, but Doesn't it sound like when they say the protocol, it's like you have to walk through a gate with a bunch of people with horns. Ba, 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 ba. Like they're throwing roses. The king is here. The protocol demands that we... No?
Perhaps we should get back to the fact his brain might be bruised.
I mentioned that. I mentioned that right up front. He's a great guy. He's been on this show.
Are you guys going to be into the World Cup? What about the World Cup?
When does that start?
Next Monday, the U.S. plays.
Here, if I have the scores.
I'm sorry, the 21st.
1-0, 2-0, 0-0.
USA plays Wales. Like a bunch of whales. They can't run around on a
we'll win that.
Field.
Do that. Welsh, go make me some grape juice, pal. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. But anyway, the World Cup roster has been set. We had some surprises. Ricardo Pepi. You're not going to forget Ricardo, are you?
Is anyone going to talk to Ricardo?
And Zach Steffen, both left off the 26-man roster. What do you think about that?
No idea what it means.
It's a glaring omission.
I don't either. I'm just trying to...
Somebody get
There are a lot of people who like soccer, Tom.
World Cup excited. This is the year where soccer's going to overtake the NFL. It's the #1 sport in the United States.
I'll bet $1 million that doesn't happen.
Is that right?
Now, worldwide, it's a different story.
Certainly.
But here in the U.S. of A., where I live...
You know, they host the World Cup. We do in 26, right? I'm not sure.
Isn't it in Dubai or something?
No, it's Qatar.
It's Qatar now, but the
Qatar.
That's a Q without the U, right?
Qatar?
Yeah.
The country? Yeah.
Yeah, except they don't do those in Wordle.
No.
It's also a proper noun, so.
Right.
How was Wordle today?
Got it in 3, buddy. I know you were worried.
Got it in 3, they're saying.
Mm-hmm. If you want to make Chick mad, just talk about Wordle in front of him. He hates it.
Chick, it's like the latest thing in it's kind of water cooler talk.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, you think, look at Oski, then look at me. What do you think that Manson PI has in common with me?
I don't know. He kind of looks like he sells you Adderall or something. You guys don't look like a likely duo.
We have something going on right now that I want to underscore. Since, first of all, I honestly thought today was Wednesday.
11 venues in the United States, 3 in Mexico, and 2 in Canada for the World Cup 2026.
Okay.
But right now, in the 22, there. Let's not look ahead. It's in Qatar.
Are the games played indoors?
I don't.
Is this one of those places where it's a million degrees?
I don't think it matters indoors or outdoors.
I don't know anything about the place.
The stadium I saw looks like it's one of those kind of outdoor, indoor, like it has the cover, but it still has the side air coming in.
Is that the place that has the ski resort that's inside?
Yeah, and they have the world's deepest hole you can dive or something.
That's crazy.
Indoors.
Speaking of...
But if we're talking about the World Cup...
Man, that's a good song.
Cup.
That's right. Well, and...
Don't give me no hand-me-down World Cup.
You're probably wondering, what's Chick's favorite Guess Who song? It's Hand-Me-Down World.
Is it really?
Guess Who? Yeah.
How about Undone?
Hand-Me-Down World. You can't touch it.
She's gone.
For my money, the most underrated vocalist out there, Burton Cummings.
Oh, Burton. Yeah, well,
he's
Stand
good.
Tall ruined him.
That's true. That is awful. I agree with that. Wasn't that a solo turd? Okay. I want to remind you, if you'd like to win the Big Green Egg, and who wouldn't? The Big Green Egg Mini Max, awesome. There'll be some people cooking some turkeys on Big Green Eggs, including us. We'll give you some details of that. But you could win a beautiful Big Green Egg just like Mr. Harley Holly from Somerville, South Carolina, our winner for Week 9.
His name is very, very musical. I don't know if does that remind anybody else?
I have a question. Why does
song?
Godwin sit there? Why does he have to reach for the guitar?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is
It's
it
like
heavy?
he's surprised.
Is it heavy?
I've said it before. He's like an old lady at a grocery. Oh, I have to pay.
Let me see if I brought my purse.
Where's my purse?
I have a check.
I have my pocket. It's such a wonderful time watching the show. I thought I'd sit
enjoy
here.
this program. I didn't know I had
So
it before.
our winner is the very handsome Mr. Harley Holly from Somerville, South Carolina, and he won the Big Green Egg last week. What have you got there, Pat?
His name is Harley Holly, and he's a he. That's right.
I thought it was a she, actually.
He won a Big Green Egg, got it for free. Holly.
That's it?
That's it.
I didn't have time to work on the second verse. Baruch. You could be next week's, boy, I'm having trouble with a 2 chick, Harley Holly. It's a beautiful name. We're going to talk with him today. maybe?
That's
yes,
the
okay.
protocol, yeah.
Okay, good.
Shoe-ins today.
We're talking about the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em, and you can get into it. You've got to get your entries in before 8 o'clock Eastern time this evening, because we start the weekend with the Thursday Nighter. You just have to pick the NFL winners. Harley got all of them, and he wasn't the only one, so we have a whole series of tiebreaker things, and he won those. But you could win the Big Green Egg. By the way, the Central Florida Fall Egg Fest is this Saturday in Longwood, Florida. So you can check that out. There's also an Egg Fest in St. Augustine and in Pensacola at Pensacola Blue Wahoo Stadium. That'll be cool. And what a great name. Well, I've got to get one of their caps. That's all there is to it. I'll get on that right away. Now, we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee with a teaser of what's coming.
Well, coming up, we'll have other sports, including world records, and we'll visit...
Don't give me no hand-me-down World Cup. Got one already.
And we'll check in with a very special edition of... Manson P.I. with Jeff Oscar.
I love it. Hey, where's the helicopter guy, man?
No, he was up in the air flying around, man. It was amazing.
Sharon, where's the kitchen knife?
Sharon.
Do you get a Ferrari? Does Manson get a Ferrari too?
Oh, I think probably more of like a gremlin.
I've got a feeling, first of all, it would be stolen.
Yes.
A van. Plus, I'm very pleased that we're going to be able to play this and connect it to something.
Thank you, Barry. Next of all,
What the hell is this?
wishes the bottom beat, Mr.
Shh, here it comes.
Norm Stone plays a lot of bass.
Plays a lot of bass, ladies and gentlemen.
What the hell is that?
That's the Kingsman live album.
Oh, you remember that fiasco? It's just bad enough that he needs to bring it back up. Yep.
I had to go on Etsy to find a copy of the Kingsman live album.
No, you didn't have to. You chose to go.
And then I had Eddie install the keyboard in here
How about
with
you-
a turntable.
You go listen to the Kingsman live on your Raycon earbuds. How about that?
That'd be great. Oh,
Wouldn't
God.
that be something?
I love the Kingsman.
Raycon's wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers. Oh, they've got it all.
And, and as you just heard, that guy plays a lot of bass.
That's the word.
Raycon offers premium sound, useful features, and almost custom, comfortable fit. The gel tips from Raycon fit every ear ever made, and they start about half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, Raycon makes gift giving so easy. They have holiday gift guides online, or you can knock that list out all at once. Get 30% off by shopping Raycon's holiday bundles. Everyone needs a pair of Raycons in their ears, whether it's for listening to music, taking work calls, or having that workout playlist.
And let's be honest,
blast
for
in your ear.
cutting out the rest of the world. Pop in the Raycons.
That's where they really come in.
Set them where you want it. Oh, wait a minute. It sure is quiet. What'd you say, honey?
You
My
can
to-do list? Oh, yeah.
Find Raycon at Kohl's or Walmart, or also online. There's a special link, buyraycon.com/Tom. You can take advantage of buy now, pay later options there at buyraycon.com/Tom. Right now, use the code EARLYBF to get 20% off site-wide, or save even bigger and get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles. That's the code EARLYBF, EARLYBF at buyraycon.com/Tom. 20% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Oh, very good. Thank you very much. Can't emphasize enough the fact that they will fit any ear because of those adjustable thingies that they
Gel tips.
Thank you very much. I forgot the name of that. When we come back, we'll be visiting with more sports. Some very exciting things coming up in the news, including a ground beef assault and some veterans' requests. Get them to us, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This NFL season, every Westwood One NFL broadcast streams live for free. Listen in the NFL app, on WestwoodOneSports.com, via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
From what we understand, the art of the vajazzling begins with
with a waxing. Is that correct?
Yes.
How much preparation have we had so far? Has the
Well, she's gotten a Brazilian.
Oh, she's done that already.
that here.
Okay,
Prove
good.
it.
No, we didn't do that. Prove it. Marianne.
the epilation has already taken place?
Yes.
And when was that done?
Yesterday. You can go as low as you want to go.
Or as high
but
as you want to, right?
For today's purposes, we're going a little bit above the panty line.
And presumably there's some kind of glue used?
Yeah, we're using eyelash glue today.
Really?
Okay. Do you mind? Should I go in there so I can see this?
I think you should.
Yeah, get right down. Eyeball
Good
that
luck.
thing,
Do
Tom.
you mind, Hillary? Would you mind if I
go in there?
No, of course not.
You don't mind if I come in? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we need
It's
your
better than you
expertise.
pressing your face up against the window.
Licking the window.
Tom's heading in. The ladies from the Naked Monkey are about to.
He's gonna pet the monkey.
What design are we doing today?
We're doing the Bob and Tom logo.
I'm attempting to.
Are you really?
Is that right?
This is really nice. Now let me try to describe this so you can see. Above the panty line, a number of sort of are these rhinestones?
Yes.
Rhinestones are those already glued on?
Yes.
They are, yeah.
They're glued on in kind of an arc, and then she already has the word Bob above the panty line in little teeny rhinestones.
Oh, really? And Tom,
nice.
all right.
We were kidding off the air. She's a killer, this one. So you were telling me before that you do radio.
Yes.
That's exciting. What do you do actually in radio?
I do news.
You do news? Really?
I'm a newsreader.
You are a newsreader.
Yes.
I didn't know. That's
Yes.
great. We'll be right back. Come on! You read the news.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Yeah, we should have some sort of street sign with a big laughing emoji on there. Laughter ahead. Look out. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Mark Allison. Big shout out and congratulations to Harley Holly from Summerville, South Carolina, our Week 9 winner. He got 13 out of 13 games correct, including beating the other person who did that with a tiebreaker. That's a bummer for the other guy or girl, but it's a great win for Harley Holly because he scored himself a Big Green Egg Mini Max and will be picking against Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week, sponsored by the Big Green Egg. Make sure you get your picks in today. Remember, Thursday Night Football Week 10 starts tonight. I believe it's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't even hesitate. Just get your picks in now. You don't have to worry about it. You pick each week's pro football regular season. There is no point spread. You just pick the winners. And like Harley Holly, if you pick the most winners, you could win a Big Green Egg Mini Max. Details at bobandtom.com/contest, sponsored by the folks at Big Green Egg. And coming up later this morning, I'll be telling you about the Big Green Egg Egg Fest that are happening this weekend all over the country. Florida, coming up right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. Hurricane Nicole, now Tropical Storm Nicole, made landfall early today along the east coast of Florida, just south of Vero Beach, as it continued to batter a large area of the storm-weary state with strong winds, dangerous storm surge, and heavy rain. The rare November hurricane led officials to shut down airports and theme parks, including Walt Disney World. Nicole's storm surge could further erode many beaches hit by Hurricane Ian back in September. The sprawling storm is then forecast to head into Georgia and the Carolinas later today and into Friday. Russian President Vladimir Putin will not attend the Group of 20 summit in Indonesia next week, avoiding a possible confrontation with the United States and its allies over his war in Ukraine. U.S. President Joe Biden, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and other world leaders are going to attend the summit in Bali, which starts on November 15th. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov will lead the Russian delegation in Putin's place. Talk about youth being served in the small Louisiana town of Bogalusa. A 23-year-old has been elected mayor. Democrat Tyrene Trogue beat two-term incumbent Wendy O'Quinn Perrette. At 47, the ousted mayor is more than twice her challenger's age. Trogue says he's at a loss for words after being elected in the town of about 11,000 people in the southwestern part of Louisiana. Perrette says Trogue lacks the skills to be a mayor, but she will help with the transition. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, 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 and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
When your horse says run, its very last race, and there's nothing left to do. Giddy up, giddy up. We don't think it's very good taste to turn him into glue. Giddy up, giddy so if your horse has lost his stuff and his legs aren't thin and bony, giddy up, giddy and if his meat ain't very tough, then he comes to Burger Pony.
Now, when you come into any participating Burger Pony restaurant and order our Swale in a Pail, every kid in your group will receive a free hot fudge sundae silence. And don't forget our Clint Eastwood Western spaghetti. And our delicious burgers, including the Daily Double and the Triple Crown. And remember our motto, if we're not in your neighborhood yet, your neighbors have probably passed a petition.
So if your horse has lost his stuff and his legs aren't thin and bony, and if his meat ain't very tough, then he comes to Burger Pony. Comes to Burger Pony. Comes to Burger Pony.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the entertainment room.
Hey, Chick.
He'll be totally surprised when we go to him for a song later. So stand by for that.
Guitar strapped on. I'm ready to go.
Oh, look, he's ready to go.
Speaking of things that are strapped on, that was a great story you had about last night. You okay?
There's Jeff Oskey. Hello, Jeff.
Sir.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
I've got a great story I can't tell about that.
A strap on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, we know that story.
No, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew?
What do you mean?
Apparently
I'm
not
just
him.
sitting in a restaurant. A friend of mine explained, go see that girl over there? She likes me.
Okay.
Let's see now. And good morning. It's great to be here. I'll remind you once again, we have the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em up and running. And it's brought to you by the Big Green Egg. And don't forget, Pensacola, Blue Wahoo Stadium, coming up this Sunday. It's a special tribute to the Big Green Egg. Details available somewhere. We have your shot at winning a Big Green Egg Mini Max. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. It's a lot of fun. Pick those winners in the NFL. We're going to have the Chick McGee Sports Pick Show coming up a little bit later on this morning. But right now, I promise some veterans requests. First one in. And Matthew, I apologize if I mispronounce your last name. I'm going to take a guess, though. Lance Corporal Matthew Vicellio.
That sounds good.
What do you think? VEC, think that's a C like cello or a C like celery? I don't know. Thank you. Lance Corporal Matthew Vicellio. He wants to hear something from Mr. Obvious. We dug around, and by golly, here it is.
Hello and welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Mr. Obvious Show.
Help, Mr. Obvious, help. You gotta help me, please. Help.
Hold on a minute, caller. Just calm down. Cool your jets. Is this the way we start a phone call?
Oh, jeez.
Caller?
I'm sorry, Mr. O. Hello, is this Mr. Obvious Show?
Speaking.
Hey, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, hello. Thanks for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
Sure thing.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Obvious, jeez, you gotta help me out. I got a bear in my crawl space.
A bear?
Yeah, I got a bear there.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure, Mr. O. I can hear him down there growling.
You can? What does he sound like?
It's kind of a growling, kind of a...
Now, caller, this wouldn't be a garbage disposal, would it?
Garbage disposal? What am I, an idiot, Mr. Obvious? I know what a garbage disposal sounds like. It's more like a...
It's just that I talked to a fellow one time who thought he had a critter under his sink. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, you say you got a critter, you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Kind of like.
Now, this is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal. Yeah, that's what it is.
Do you remember that, caller?
I don't know. Let me think, Mr. Obvious. No, I got nothing.
All right, forget the garbage disposal. Have you seen this bear in your crawl space?
No way, Mr. Obvious. I'm scared to go down there. Bears are big and scary. Have you ever seen a bear, Mr. O?
Well, of course, I know what a bear is capable of doing. It's just that I have a hard time believing you have an actual bear in your crawl space.
Well, I know it seems weird, but I think he must go down there whenever it rains a lot. Maybe get out of the damp weather. It's been raining a lot around here, and I think this bear must have crawled into my crawl space to get out of the rain.
Hold on a minute, caller. Did you say you just noticed the bear in your crawl space after getting a lot of rain?
Yep. Yeah, it's been raining cats and dogs around here, Mr. Obvious. You know that's just an expression, right? Yeah, there ain't really cats and dogs coming down.
Yes, caller, I'm following you.
But I didn't want you to think I was crazy, Mr. Obvious. Anyway, so I got this bear in my crawl space, and he must have crawled down there to get out of the puddles of water that are all over the place.
So you got a lot of rain, and you noticed the bear making noises down there.
Yeah, kind of a growling and breathing like a...
Caller, I think I've solved your mystery. It is not a bear.
No? What do you think it is? Like a badger, ocelot, hedgehog, venomous duck?
No, caller. I think what you have in your crawl space is a sump pump.
Sump pump.
Yeah.
That's a funny name, Mr. Obvious. Is that kind of like one of them made-up animals, like a unicorn, or a pegasus, or a kangaroo?
Kangaroo?
Yeah, a sump pump. So are these things vicious? They got claws and big old sharp fangs?
Listen carefully, caller. A sump pump is an appliance, a machine that is installed in basements and crawl spaces. It pulls excess water out and keeps the area dry.
So it's like a vacuum for water?
Why, yes, caller, that's exactly it. You're catching right on.
So they ain't scary or vicious or nothing?
Not at all, caller.
Huh. I never made the connection. Sump pump. Sump pump.
Mm-hmm.
I'm such a dummy. I sure thought it was a big old bear, though. I could hear him down there growling.
Yeah, I'm sure it sounded scary, caller. Some of those sump pumps are a bit noisy. I think if you take a look in your crawl space, you'll find the ground is dry, your pump hard at work, keeping the water at bay.
Well, I guess I could go down and take a look at the sump pump. Sump pump. Yeah, I got my cordless phone here. Let me just
all right.
Go on down and take a look, see? Yeah, looky there. Well, hello, Mr. Sump Pump. Boy, it's a big old sump pump, Mr. O. Real hairy, too. Hey there, Mr. Sump Pump.
Caller.
Ain't you supposed to be sucking that water up? Come on, get over there, boy. Start sucking on that water.
Caller, maybe I was a bit hasty.
You ought to see him, Mr. O. He's coming right over here. Yeah, Mr. Sump Pump, get that work there. Gonna dry up my back.
That's all the time we have. Join us again next time on the Mr. Obvious Show. Oh, boy.
Say what you want about Mr. Obvious, but he's the pro. Right? Hearing all that happen, wrapping up the show. Join us again next time.
Yeah, calm, cool, collected.
Damn right he was.
Yeah, he can't be right all the time.
Sorry to hear about his death.
Yeah, okay.
What?
No, he's okay. He's okay.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's going to be good. Coming up in sports, what do we have?
We've got a glimpse at the shoe in of the week. Just a peek. Here we go. Ready? Whoop.
Oh, nice. That's good.
That was quick.
And a couple of world records and more Guess Who, I hope.
And we're going to be talking with Harley Holly, Mr. Harley Holly from Somerville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
He's our winner of this week's Big Green Egg Mini Max. Remember, get your entry in tonight before 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. And you could be a winner next week for the beautiful Big Green Egg Mini Max. Details coming up, and we're right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
you know,
very
that
good.
would
This
be
is
a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I want you to
us hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What? Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
I'm 24/7. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom Show sports update. LeBron James had 30 points and 8 rebounds before leaving the court gingerly with less than 5 minutes to play in the L.A. Lakers 114-101 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers. As Kobe Bryant once said, you never want to lose to the L.A. Clippers. The Lakers said James felt discomfort in his left leg. He appeared to be experiencing pain in his groin. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Paul George scored 29 points as the Clippers extended their recent domination of their arena roommates with their 9th consecutive victory over the Lakers. The Clippers still haven't lost to the Lakers under coach Tyrone Lue, who took over in October of 2020. Kevin Durant had 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. Let me do the math. Yeah, that's a triple-double, becoming the first player since Michael Jordan to score at least 25 points in his team's first 12 games. Some would say he's on fire. And the Brooklyn Nets routed the New York Knicks 112-85, making Jacques Vaughn their head coach. 85 points. Maybe we should go with what Tom says and only pay the winning team. NFL news, Bills coach Sean McDermott says Josh Allen will miss practice because of an injury to his throwing elbow, but the star quarterback could play against the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings this weekend. McDermott wouldn't reveal the severity of the injury and stuck mostly to an opening statement in which he referred to Allen as being day-to-day. If Allen can't play, the Bills would turn one of the NFL's best offenses over to backup Case Keenum. Wah, wah, wah. Allen was hurt in the final minutes of a 20-17 loss to the New York Jets last weekend. One other NFL note, LA Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, in concussion protocol, according to coach Sean McVay. The Super Bowl winning quarterback entered the protocol Tuesday afternoon after consulting with the Rams medical staff. The Rams believe Stafford's symptoms resulted from action in last Sunday's 16-13 loss at Tampa Bay. So if you're in fantasy football, keep that in mind. Two big quarterbacks could be missing this weekend. That's a look at your sports update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Joel Lindley is our guest. Now, do you drink at all?
I do drink.
Really? But that's got to be scary.
I went to buy beer the other day, and they sell non-alcoholic beer, right, which is a good idea. But did you know they sell it by the keg?
I did not.
What kind of a loser consumes a whole keg of non-alcoholic beer? I mean, if you don't drink, fine. Have an O'Doul's, but, don't do funnels. What are you going to brag to your friends the next day? Oh, dude, you should have been there. I mean, we were pounding that keg till 4 a.m. Oh, I was so bloated. Then I drove.
This week is what we're trying to tell you. Thank you.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
It's a free skate.
At the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Jeff Oskey.
Yes, sir.
Here's Jess Hooker. She joins us today.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's the dancing Tom Griswold.
That's kind of a nice little groove here.
Yeah. I was listening on the way in. He's especially wound up today, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know what's going on. I forgot it was Thursday.
I brought him a cappuccino, immediately regretted it.
Good job, Willie.
I'd been caffeine-free until then.
But you should have heard him. Yeah, I haven't had any caffeine. There's my guy.
Yeah.
Bring me that. Oh, yeah.
Maybe
There's my guy, he said.
Who needs caffeine when you have anxiety and confusion? Just to motivate you and keep you going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should probably underscore what day it is every morning. So
It's up there
right
every
there on the
day,
screen.
every morning.
I don't look over there.
I know.
You know, guys, he's got a new...
Okay, so he doesn't look right. He doesn't look left. Where are you looking?
He's got a new...
straight ahead.
He's got a new monitor over there.
Yeah, I know.
He can,
another or new?
No, a new one.
New one.
Well, another one. A different, yeah.
It's fine. I can...
When are you moving to the corner?
Who's he communicating with?
This one's Dean, I guess.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you communicate with other people over there?
Let's not go there.
Right now, I'm looking at my what is this thing?
Your text?
Text messaging. Yeah.
Okay.
A text message from Pat. So he's telling me what he's prepared to do today.
Oh, really?
Sent that
God
a while
forbid you
ago.
walk in here and tell him.
Sent that a while ago.
I used to send that to me, and I used to be able to plan ahead, but you don't do that anymore.
I'm busy. The point is, Pat, why don't we do a your chicken tribute? Is this the one involving the chicken? Is it pronounced awful? OFFAL?
No, it's my man from Philly, the guy who did the 40 chickens in 40 days.
You mean the chicken man?
Chicken.
Rotisserie chicken?
Blew up his house late last night?
That'd be a good one to do.
What happened?
What?
The band, the Chicken Man.
Yeah, Springsteen covered it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking
Chicken
about.
Man last night.
Atlantic City.
The guy did 40 chickens in 40 days, rotisserie chickens.
What do you mean did them? What?
He ate
It was
them.
it was like a thing, a record. It became a huge deal.
I don't know why he ate them, but it sure was everywhere on my television.
Yeah, it was a world record to
He
eat
ate the chickens, Tom.
40 rotisserie chickens in 40 days.
And now they're calling him the
Yeah.
Chicken
So
Man.
what?
And then the last day, he put flyers all over his town, said, "Come watch me eat a chicken."
And he said the chickens at the end were more of a slurry, just water and chicken, and it was
Are people that bored?
Yeah.
They went bananas for him, yeah. They're still going crazy, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, well, here's the story. 40 chickens in 40 days.
Right here.
Covered by the New York Times. Don't they have anything else to do?
Alexander Tominsky, the Philadelphia Chicken Man. Wow.
What's
Okay.
Okay. I don't get it.
I don't either.
Did he cook them himself?
He
or
said
something?
the self-imposed mission left him traumatized. Tominsky doesn't know why he decided to eat 40 rotisserie chickens in 40 days. He simply felt compelled by a deep force inside.
God, maybe Putin's right. If this is a news story.
Man.
I can do 40 pizzas in 40 days.
Oh, yeah.
But you're not... Why is this getting attention? I'm missing
no
something
idea.
here.
Like 40 large pizzas? A large pizza each and
Or
every
like
day.
a Jack's Pizza, like a...
What's I mean?
No, dude, after a week, your heartburn would be insane. You'd be dying for some rice, something light.
I'd get some national coverage.
Of course, he documented his project on Twitter and attracted a massive following for his 40th bird. When he ate, they had to even put tape around so the massive crowd wouldn't surround him. Yeah.
Okay, I am utterly missing everything about this that's interesting.
It's nothing. That's why people like it. There's no religion, there's no politics, there's no anything. It's just chicken, and everybody can get behind chicken.
Well, I think it's just because he's crazy.
Well, there are people that eat nothing but chicken every day.
Yeah, that's very common. Well, you get stuck on things and eat them every day for 40 days, if not more.
Salmon.
That's true. I would deny it if I could.
Little bowls of whatever.
Yeah,
acai bowls.
Yeah, you have to be on
when
like
is
day
that gonna
90.
die?
Yeah, that's got to end soon.
I can't wait for that to switch over to something else.
Why? How does that affect you?
Because you
the
look
whole
like
production.
you look like a hyena in there, stooped over a gazelle.
How many jars of nut butter do you
There's
need?
red fluid everywhere.
They're hard to find, so whenever I see them, I buy one and just stick it there.
Okay.
Delicious peanut butter. So I'm sorry. So this
There's
jackass,
35
stupid
empty
mother.
peanut butter jars.
Don't call him a jackass. He's just a weird guy eating chickens. He's not hurting anybody.
Have you guys had a fresh rotisserie chicken from the grocery? They're killer. It doesn't even make it home. Yeah.
They made him
this guy's
sick,
eating something that's delicious 40 days in a row, and he's in the New York Times.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's nothing happening in the world of war, government, politics, or health care.
This says he went to a variety of supermarkets and like places like Walmart and Boston Market.
Mm-hmm.
So he's raiding them then?
I don't think so. You're just eating them.
Oh,
You can follow him on Twitter and find out all of that.
I'd rather jump off a building.
All
I wonder
right.
if he lost weight.
I think he did. Said he lost 40 pounds.
No kidding?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yes.
Well, what does he normally eat?
I don't know. Deep fried
Whoppers?
chicken? I don't know.
He lost 40 pounds in 40 days. They're making an ESPN 40 for 40 about it.
Alas, a joke. Very good. Pat, you got a song about this mother clucker?
Well, they're talking about the chicken man in Philly last night, because he ate 40 chickens in 40 days. Well, he caused himself pain. He said to make others feel all right. I don't understand a single word he says. He doesn't want it fried. He wants rotisserie, and now his stomach can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumbly in his tumbly, and he'll be picking chicken for days out of his teeth. Well, now everything fried is tasty. That's a fact. Well, maybe everything fried gives you a heart attack. Put your chicken on a spit and let it spin. You'll see it's better for you when it's rotisserie. 40 chickens in 40 days. Sing it with me. 40 chickens
Zelensky says he's now working with local groups to use his newfound celebrity to encourage food donations for the city's hungry. And he said he will never, ever, pretty sure, not eat another chicken. I'm traumatized.
Man,
and he works at a steakhouse.
Whatever.
I give up.
Whatever.
Putin is right.
No, you're asking for too much of this. He's just a weird guy. He's having fun eating chicken on the internet. Not everything needs to be for something. You love getting angry at everything.
I think the point is it doesn't have a point. It's silly.
I have a feeling if David...
Your mic's off.
Your mic's off.
I have a feeling if David Rush did this, Tom would be all over that.
Yeah. Exactly. 100%.
That's because if David Rush did it, Jeff, he'd be on a pogo stick with the samurai sword throwing darts at balloons.
I can't argue that.
This is... I mean, I guess if this would... I just wish this would keep people off the road so I could get around town a little better.
Good way to make it about you.
You really did steer it around.
What?
It's in a different city. It has nothing to do with you.
Well, okay. Well, that's better than Springsteen's Philadelphia song. Well, that's a drag, isn't it? Philadelphia, where we're dying, it's bad.
Have you heard Levon Helm's Atlantic City with the band?
That's terrific.
Well, it's just Levon Helm. I don't count the band. But, yeah, it's really good.
Okay, well, thank you,
Sorry
Pat.
to bother you.
Once again, Pat Gallagher.
Just trying to get off the Putin talk, that's all. Trying to have fun.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Audio chicken for you. All right. Not a big deal.
Well, I think we should play our chicken.
Maybe if I have a nervous breakdown, everybody forget about what you said.
I think we should play our Sean Morey chicken tribute.
Oh, that'll help.
Perfect.
Or we could always play this to make everybody mad again.
Swing low, swing low. No.
Don't give me no hand-me-down World Cup. Got one already.
Probably wondering why I was playing the Jordanaires.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
Yes, I was.
I was wondering, but I probably should say no.
Yeah.
Let it die.
Just one of my other great ideas. Have you seen the lady who's got the giant shoe?
There's the lady who lived in a shoe that the house barely looks like a shoe that we talked about it this morning. This
It wasn't a lady who lived in a shoe. You were making this story into something.
That's a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, but it's a house that looks like a giant shoe. It's now on Airbnb.
Okay.
And I thought they should call it Air Jordan B&B.
Okay.
And then they could get the Nike logo on the side, get a little extra coin.
Sure.
What is the difference between this old woman who lives in a shoe-like structure?
Right.
Only if you tell somebody it looks like a shoe, they will know, oh, it looks like a shoe.
And the guy that ate the 40 chickens?
And the guy that ate the 40 chickens. What's the difference? I want to know.
Answer the damn question right now.
That's certainly a fair question. The subtleties of the distinction probably have
escaped me.
Yes.
Well, my brain is just not. I can't up to your level. I'm closing the gap, but it's a struggle.
Well, I think the old woman who lived in a shoe is a classic.
But there's no old woman who lived in this shoe. You're making that up. It was built by a shoe store owner
In honor of the old woman who lived in a shoe. My idea though was they should call it an Air Jordan B&B.
Sure.
And then maybe they should come out with get the great vocal group the Jordanaires.
But they're all dead, Jess.
Right.
Well, they could get a copy.
And could sing anything else other than Swing Low, Sweet Cherry.
Yeah. Oh.
They sang a lot of backgrounds for Elvis.
So, yeah, but could you have chose any other song?
Oh, sure.
That's Dean's responsibility.
Sorry, Dean.
Is Jordanaire that stuff they put on your Philly cheesesteak sandwich? Is that what that's called?
Jardiniere, I believe.
Oh, I hate that stuff.
Why don't you eat that for 40 days? Yeah. And we'll see between that and the... Have you heard about our new TV show with
No.
Jeff Oskey in his Hawaiian shirt?
Oh, something about Dahmer?
No, it's even better.
Manson. Oh.
It's a Manson P.I.
Oh, Manson, my bad.
There he is.
Hey, man.
Oh, that joke makes sense now that I see him. When I heard it on my way
way
in.
better in person.
Where's the guy in the helicopter, man? Sharon, you got a kitchen knife?
Oh, I get it now.
That sounds more...
Hey, are you like me? I know that a lot of you get up to get your day going listening to us, but are you like me already? Can't wait to get back in your bed later at your compound and lock everything down with your Simply Safe home security system? Well, that's what I'm looking for. I can tell you that right now. And do you know Bob and Tom Show listeners can order the #1 rated Simply Safe home security system right now at simplysafetom.com. Get a load of this for 50% off. Simply Safe named again the best home security of 2022 by U.S. News & World Report for the 3rd year in a row. Fast Protect technology, it's 24/7 professional monitoring exclusively from Simply Safe, captures critical evidence and verifies the threat is real so you can get faster police dispatch. And Simply Safe's whole home security, advanced sensors for every room, window, and door, HD security cameras inside and out, and smarter ways to detect motion that alert you only when a threat is real. So, also, with the top-rated Simply Safe app, stay in complete control of your system anytime, anywhere. You can arm or disarm, unlock for a guest, access your cameras, adjust system settings right there from your phone for less than $1 a day. Don't miss your chance for massive savings on our favorite security system. It's the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself, Simply Safe. And now get 50% off any new system at simplysafetom.com today. It's the biggest discount of the year. That's simplysafetom.com. And remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
It's the best. Check out all the reviews. It's great. I will ask you this question. When you get one of those rotisserie chickens like this guy that ate the 40, do you eat it right over the garbage can? I know I do.
I eat it in the car on the way home.
Really?
Yes. At least I eat the skin on the way home.
I throw the skin away. I take it and cut it all up. And
They're
put
so
it
greasy and
Yeah.
you just want to.
You don't have a car towel? A towel you just keep in your passenger seat at all times?
I don't like to eat it in my car.
Oh, well, that's about the only time I can eat.
Okay. Oh, when
I
we
love that inside you, there's a 350-pound man.
Oh, you have no idea.
when we
Fight
come
it every day.
when we come back,
I don't see you doing any shame eating.
visit the world of world records. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
On the way, Jess Hooker, the cooker, with a very special meatloaf. Also, our West Coast Mountain correspondent, Al Jackson, when he's not calling in with a quiz for Tom. You can catch him on the nationally syndicated daytime talk show, Daily Blast Live. Perhaps seen in your television market. He's a TV star, and he's a stand-up comedian, and he's our friend. That's Al Jackson and comedian Jeff Foxworthy, also a TV star, also a friend of the show. We'll catch up with Jeff, find out what he's been up to. That's all coming up later this morning right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Luke Combs is the winner of the Country Music Association Awards coveted Entertainer of the Year trophy. It was the second time in a row he won Nashville's top honor and also won Album of the Year for Growing Up. Wednesday's show was held in Nashville, Tennessee, and opened with Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, and Reba McEntire, playing tribute to the late country queen Loretta Lynn. Leading nominee Lainey Wilson took home 2 trophies, and Alan Jackson accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award. In some sad country music news, guitarist Jeff Cook, who co-founded the band Alabama, has died. He was 73. Cook had Parkinson's disease and disclosed his diagnosis in 2017. He passed away Tuesday at his home in Destin, Florida. And Snoop Dogg is getting a big screen biopic. Universal Pictures announced yesterday that the studio is developing a movie about Snoop's life. It'll be produced by the 51-year-old rapper. The movie will be written by Joe Robert Cole, who co-wrote the 2 Black Panther films, and directed by Alan Hughes. That's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Yes, I have been doing lots of research, and now if you tell me who your favorite band is or what your favorite movie is or even what your favorite book is, I can tell you what you are saying about yourself.
Okay, Christy, can we start with you? Do you mind? Christy,
All right,
favorite
My
band?
favorite movie.
Is
Band,
it Roadhouse?
no
Did we
movie.
say?
Not Roadhouse.
Okay,
That's
not
the movie
Roadhouse.
that you can't turn away from.
Favorite movie?
No.
My favorite movie.
Yes.
Breakfast at Tiffany with
Oh,
Audrey
my. Are you
Hepburn.
serious?
Yes.
Oh, boy, that's going to be a really mean one for me to start out on. I can tell you what you're saying about yourself is I'm not nearly as cute as I think I am. That's what that says about you. It's awful.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I hate to start off on such a mean note.
I got you. How about your favorite band, Christy?
Say Michael Bubble or
Can I
whatever.
say Maroon 5?
Sure,
go
Maroon
ahead.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. If your favorite band is Maroon 5, what you're saying about yourself is, man, 10% off every purchase? This Gap credit card was the best decision ever.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. Attention, Fergler shoppers. You need hardware. You need Fergler. That's right. Fergler's Hardware Store. Fergler's dares you to beat their prices on anything in the store. That's right. Crazy Ernie's lost his mind and everything must go. Ladders, lumber, nails, including the kitchen sink. Fergler's Hardware Store, where you make out like a burglar when you shop at Fergler's. Free popcorn Mondays, free coffee Fridays, free parking. It's Crazy Ernie's going out of business sale. Everything must go. Fergler's Hardware Store. If Fergler's doesn't have it, you don't Fergin need it.
Hi, I'm Ernie Fergler.
He's Ernie Fergler. If you don't come buy some stuff today, he'll kick your ass. Be there.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Most of us have had pretty nice lives, and if we were to sing the blues about our life, it wouldn't be very bluesy, now would it? It goes something like this. I've got a buttload of money. I've never wanted a single thing in my entire life. Oh, my goodness, I'm hurting. Can you feel my pain? Yeah. Went to an Ivy League college and my parents paid for the whole damn thing. I drive a Beamer and I got a completely faithful wife. She knows what side of the bread is buttered on because she's always been a gold-digging whore. I got a full dental plan. Mutual funds out my ass. I don't give a crap about the homeless because they don't live in my neighborhood. Now, do they? It's a gated community. I think not. That's not the blues. So what I did.
Yes. Let's talk to our guest, Tom Foss. Now, do you have any animals?
I got 2 horses, about 15 chickens, dogs, cats.
So you are in the country, yeah?
Yeah, gravel road, one-way gravel road.
Really?
Do you eat the chickens?
No, the eggs.
Ah.
My wife said she'd never kill one of the chickens.
Really?
But she doesn't have any problem scrambling up the kids.
That's sweet. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Jeff Hoskey.
Sir.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Howdy. He's manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McKee, and here's Tom Griswold doing his meerkat impersonation. Over
Sorry, I was trying to see. I'm going to hand the stack of cards to Ms. Jess Hooker.
There's a stack right here.
Okay, grab one. Don't let Oskar see them. And what we're going to do is we're going to play around, and I'll give you a couple minutes to get it sorted out.
Okay.
Find a good one. Once again, the game is Poetry for Neanderthals, Not Safe for Work edition, but
And
it's safe for this room.
Are the pink ones on
Exclusively at Target.
Are the pink ones? Are they not safe for work, or the black ones are safe? Or
Yeah, which ones can I do, the pink or the?
They're both
Well,
not
they're
safe.
both not safe.
I can tell you this one you can't do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Christy.
Nope, can't do that.
one.
I got one right here that's good for you.
You got a good one? Okay, give it a shot, Willie.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Now,
Here we
you're
go.
allowed to only use single-syllable words.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead.
Drink not beer, take a
shot.
Yes, and cash.
Body shot. Oh.
Cash shot.
Money shot.
Money shot.
That's it, gang. We got it.
Oh, the
Really
money
good.
shot. The
That's
money
a good one, yeah. Yeah. Do you know what the money shot is?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is that why you wear glasses?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? These are what?
That term has made it into normal
vernacular.
Yeah, like I was watching a real estate show the other day, and they were showing a house, and they go, "And right here is your money shot." And I was like, "Oh, I don't think you know what a money shot is."
I don't think so.
Oh, I laughed so hard. It was great.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, not tea.
Coffee.
Yep.
Yeah, coffee enema.
Coffee enema. We've had that one. We should have.
I need
to go deeper into
all
the
these
staff.
have.
Now, when you say that, Christy's not implying that the entire staff has had coffee enemas, although that is my Christmas present this year. Yeah, I had the decaf.
A little bag with your face on it?
I had the decaf, otherwise it keeps your ass up all
He's
night.
going to make sure we wear diapers one way or another.
Yeah.
A lot of these are, I don't think I can do.
Yeah, that's the
That is the problem.
It's the not safe for work edition. Here's one. This is fairly easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worst one at playing.
Not half
Hole.
Full?
B-hole.
B-hole?
Oh, I thought he said
old blank.
What?
Maid?
Hag bag.
Old blank.
Old maid?
Old. It's hard to tell what you're thinking of.
Did we get one of the words already?
Yeah. Full is one of the words, right?
Hole is one of the words.
Okay. Old hole?
No. Bound for
glory?
Glory
hole.
Glory.
Okay.
Glory hole.
Glory hole.
What's Old Glory? Okay. Wow.
That is
Man,
a 1900 expression. Oh, I remember Old Glory.
That's, I think it's appropriate. By the way, Veterans Day coming up, so we're starting to take some veterans requests. Got a bunch of them here already. I'll start to squeeze some of these in. Thank you very much. But right now, we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
Let's see. A man from Denmark. And what is the deal with Denmark?
What's wrong with Denmark?
A Dane?
Is Norway? Is
I
it
like
Sweden?
Denmark.
And where the hell is Norway?
Got a bunch of you have a bunch of, not to make a bad pun, Great Danes.
A man from
Who can
Denmark.
forget the great
Now, you have
Bent
to pay,
Larson?
Don't listen to him. You have to pay attention to what this Guinness World Record is.
All right.
Okay? The most consecutive arrows shot through a keyhole.
How big's a keyhole?
Well, you'll have these questions, Tom.
The natural follow-up, how big are the arrows?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and how big is the man shooting them? And how big are his hands? And what is the mini guy? A keyhole would seem gigantic. Yeah.
Is it a modern era bow?
Professional archer from Denmark, Lars Andersen, successfully shot 7 arrows in a row through a door's keyhole to claim the record. Guinness mandated that the keyhole could be no more than 10 millimeters, about 0.39 inches wide. Anderson said he used arrows without feathers for the attempt because feathers would have become caught in the hole.
Of course.
Yeah, the poor adjudicator from Guinness was looking through the hole. First one took him out.
God.
I shot this arrow into an eye. Where it went. Oh, I didn't play.
Not a poison arrow.
You have another one?
I do. Stupid world record. Students at Georgia Tech have broken the Guinness World Record for the world's longest hopscotch. Students create a 4.2-mile course that spans the school's campus. For the record to count, the course needed to be drawn in its entirety before anyone could start hopping. That took over 19 hours. It then took participants an additional 2 hours to hop the over 4-mile-long course to complete the record attempt.
Was this in 1938, or was this done?
Yeah. How boring was life back in the 30s? Like,
Hopscotch.
yeah. Like, hey, I got hours.
It's the damn college kids, Tom.
Up next, it's Jackson Tiddlywinks.
And this one is a little...
You have another one?
Little morbid. An orthopedic surgeon... You have mail. Sorry.
Email there.
Set the Guinness World Record. The fastest time to assemble the bones of a human leg.
Ooh.
What?
Dr. Alina Shahi from Cooper University, New Jersey, assembled all 30 bones of the human leg in 78 seconds during the record title.
That sounds like too many bones.
It's a lot of bones.
I think there's like 6.
No, Josh. No.
This is...
Are you counting Are you counting the bones in the foot? Because the bones in the foot have a lot of bones.
I must be. I don't... But what... This must be like what medical students do. The same,
Yeah.
like what soldiers do it with guns.
Sure. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
you
yeah,
can turn the
probably.
lights off. You can assemble your weapon.
Yeah.
This guy beat 112 other challengers during the competition at the American Association for Hip and Knee Surgeons annual meeting.
Is there anything that you guys could assemble quickly? Disassemble? No, I mean something you could, like a bong or something for you. I don't know.
Wow. That seems like a leading notion there.
Shot.
A bong. Yeah, I can assemble a bong. I can assemble a joint. I can assemble a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Right.
What else?
Yeah, I mean, those are all good things.
I can't think of it.
No?
No.
No, like what about like a radio? You're kind of dorky that way. Can't you like assemble
I could
and
probably hook up a
disassemble?
stereo in a couple. I could hang a TV. In
Oh, you can do a
half hour.
toilet.
Yeah, I could. I can take out and replace any toilet.
I
in
can
half
put
hour.
the chain back in my bike if I have a stick.
Okay.
Now, you said this like you don't often have a stick. Like the
Right.
stick is keeping you from it.
Yeah, you got to have, otherwise your hands get all full of
I killed a
grease.
mouse with a footstool one time. I never felt more alive. I can tell you that right now.
So I'm sorry. So this guy, are these real human bones that they have to reassemble, or that maybe they're plastic?
Yeah, they're probably like the ones you
was
see on a
probably-
skeleton.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's a real
I would
skeleton.
think for training purposes, probably.
I'll tell you, I mean, what a feat.
Good God.
It was his leg.
Yeah, there's no foot involved.
If they use
You just
real
said there was a
bones-
foot.
If they do use real bones, that is so could you imagine you donate your body to science and then just nerds put it together in a competition?
Yeah, they're playing the equivalent of a Rubik's Cube with your body.
How boring is that annual meeting? Oh
You
my
mean
gosh.
The where is it? Oh, the American Association for Hip and Knee Surgeons.
Nice.
Yeah, so only the cool people show up at that one. I'm a hip knee surgeon.
There you go.
I like
tore your ACL. Want to hit? No, this is. I would imagine that this is a skill that medical students have to be able to do.
Well, of course. I think you want them to be able to put it back in the right way.
It's kind of like grave robber Jenga. Yeah.
That's true.
Now, see, what I would recommend, though, would be, I think they should throw some extra bones in.
Oh, throw them off. Yeah.
Yeah, that way, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know, is this a femur
Right.
or a 9-iron? Yeah. You know, something that'll trick 'em.
Well, if they start putting golf clubs in
that might be a bad
would be-
analogy, but
Throw a dinosaur bone in there.
there you go. We had dinosaur news yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Want to buy a T-Rex head?
A skull.
No.
Just the skull.
Just the skull.
How much is it?
15 million?
15 mil.
Several million. But I hear those little teeny arms are going a little cheaper. They're not as scary. It just looks like a weird bone of an arm. So, a lot of bone news lately. Now,
a lot of bone news.
Not the good kind.
Now, last break we had a story that I think is incredibly stupid about some guy that ate 40 chickens and somehow it made millions of people follow him on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that'll be the only thing in his obit that's interesting. 40 years ago, on Twitter, before Twitter went bankrupt, this dirt. Anyway, I thought in his honor we would play this classic.
A chicken farmer went out one dark and windy day. By the coop he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a rotten egg hit him in the eye. It was the sight he dreaded. Ghost chickens in the sky. The farmer had raised chickens since he was 24, working for the colonel for 30 years or more, killing all those chickens and sending them to fry. Now they want revenge. Ghost chickens in the sky. Everybody. Beaks were black and shiny, their eyes were burning red. They had no meat or feathers, these chickens were dead. They picked a farmer up and he died by the claw. They cooked them extra crispy and ate them with coleslaw. Ghost chickens in the sky.
See, the banjo sounds like it's clucking.
Yeah.
Clucking banjo. That's what I always say.
Is that what you say? I bet that's not what you say.
That's Sean Morey. Thank you very much. We return to the sports page with Chick McGee.
Well, no, we've got one more tweet, actually. Someone about the poetry for Neanderthals, this gentleman suggested you need to add grunt, like a caveman, but between the hints to add, what does it say? To make the game more fun.
Well, when Sophie was here and she was playing with us like last week or whatever, she had played with some friends at college and they were doing that.
Oh, okay.
Especially the guys.
Who has one? I don't know.
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
Remember, let's see.
One syllable words from you and grunting.
Oh. I'm going to be the first grunter?
No.
You gotta be the first grunter.
Okay.
First grunter up.
Okay. Not
even a chuckle.
I chuckle. What do you want?
What do you want from us? Yeah.
Not shrub.
Tree.
Bush.
Bush.
Harry Bush.
George Bush.
Full bush.
Not
Smelly Bush.
Reggie Bush.
Dive. Diver.
Muff dive.
Bush diver.
Bush diver.
Well, bushy muff.
What?
Bushy
muff.
Bushy muff. That doesn't sound like a thing. I've never heard bushy muff.
No?
I mean,
I just assumed you guys hadn't done that one.
It fits.
How did we get muff? Did we get muff?
I don't think we have.
No,
Bushy
I said
muff.
diver, and Pat said
like
muff after I said diver.
Oh, okay. I'm
Bushy
sorry.
Muff
I
was a
didn't hear him
blues
say that.
guitarist, and he inspired Jimmy Page.
Bushy muff.
Did you do any grunting?
No, Chick did my grunting.
Oh, that's not fair.
Okay, I got one.
Grunt.
There, are you happy now?
My blank.
My blank? That's your clue?
All boys to yard. My
Milkshake.
Yep.
Oh, good job.
Milkshake's the
So that's the
That's
lyrics
the
to a
answer?
song.
Milkshake?
But he,
No idea.
he did
Boys
all
to
the
the
lyrics
yard?
to the song.
Yeah.
You don't know that song?
No.
No.
Of course.
You don't remember all the milkshake brings all of my boys to the yard?
Who does that?
Milkshake?
Loretta Lynn.
Not quite.
Yeah, that's who does it.
Yeah, it was on the Country Music Awards last night. Didn't you see him do the trivia?
My milkshake.
No idea.
Takes them all through the yard.
I make a milkshake, not help.
Okay. Now, Pat, you got a new album out there.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Very exciting, and it's called
Christmas Bonus.
Christmas Bonus.
You titled it,
and it's got a bunch of Christmas stuff on it, which we'll start playing after Thanksgiving. They are playing Christmas music in the stores.
They are.
I noticed that just the other day, but we do not do that until after Thanksgiving.
Right.
So we'll be hearing from some of your great Christmas stuff.
Do you have a Thanksgiving song?
Yeah, I played it last week.
Oh, okay. Well,
God knows last
how
week.
often do we get to hear it?
Well, just the ones that didn't go over that well. So just do it the once.
Well, I can't think of a better reason to play her again.
No.
We'll move forward.
Oh, is that the one where you
just kind of laid there?
You just threatened to quit? What was that? Remember, you got really mad at Pat?
You're going to have to be more specific.
Yeah,
you're going to have to. I don't think that was the one. Is that sports?
Yeah. That's
okay. Thank you.
Shouldn't it be? There she is.
This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
Thank you, Finn. Snoop Dogg is getting a big screen biopic. Universal Pictures has announced it's developing a film about Snoop Dogg's life. It'll be produced by the 51-year-old rapper, of course. It'll be written by Joe Robert Cole, who co-wrote the two Black Panther films.
Snoop has got to be older than 51. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Come on.
No, he's
he's around my age.
Yeah, he's 10 years older than me. That's right.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that Willie Nelson's going to play him. I think that's a very bold casting.
That Corona commercial he has is Slim used to be one of my nicknames. You better ask somebody. All right, Snoop, calm down. Jeez.
He seems cool. He's got a good sense of humor. I hope it's a good movie.
Yeah.
And he's everywhere.
Has a great cookbook.
Is that the one he wrote with Martha Stewart?
Yeah.
Do all the recipes involve cannabis?
Yeah. Well, no, not this one. No. He wrote one with Martha Stewart. This one is not. This one's just him. Yeah. The one I have.
Okay. Have they said who's going to play? It's not going to be Willie Nelson, I'm guessing.
Why wouldn't he play himself?
If they just had Snoop Dogg as himself playing Snoop Dogg as a 17-year-old
that would be great.
in Long Beach,
that would be great.
He's surrounded by 17-year-olds.
That's got the guy who played him in Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's a great idea.
Did I tell you that story? I saw Straight Outta, and I loved that movie. But the guy they have playing
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Oh. I'm like, God. He's great. Where did they get that guy? Yeah. And he looks exactly. It's his son, you idiot. Oh, well, that explains the whole thing then.
Sure.
All right, then.
Cool. Just a glaring display of nepotism. Probably took the role away from a better actor.
Exactly.
That's what
Happens
it is.
a lot.
Set out
I'm
paying
sick
his
of it, frankly.
dues on the road.
Now, when we come back, I like to do these teasers. I like to make it something you're going to, well, I don't want to miss that. So this one, I'm going to have to kind of give it some spin to make you not want to change the channel. The headline involves finding an ancient comb.
Okay.
You mean like a COMB?
Yeah,
Yes.
like a hair comb.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think someone's going to stay in their car and go into work late because we got an old comb in the news?
Maybe this will help. They believe it's an ancient head lice comb.
Oh, boy. That'll keep me around.
Like, you know what I'm talking about, Jeff? Like the one you get when you buy your Quell.
However, at one point, head lice had to be a really big problem in the country.
We'll find out why this is significant in the world of archaeology in a minute. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Don't forget all week long, we got the best of the Duke right here on TBS. John Wayne right here on TBS. There's a long fly ball. Looks like that's out of here.
I love that.
And you know, Harry's going, I can't believe that's my son. You know, Harry would get excited over the dumbest stuff. Hey! Check out the kid in the sombrero.
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
What up, Nick Griffin? I'm Mark Allison. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, as Nick just told you, and I just repeated. You can also watch the Bob and Tom Show on our YouTube channel anytime, even right now. Just go to YouTube and search the Bob and Tom Show. Next thing you know, bing, bang, boom, you're watching the show in real time as it happens. There's Ace Cosby telling his joke of the day, and everybody laughing. It's a lot of fun. Willie Griswold, Tom Griswold. There's Christy Lee at the news desk, and where's Josh Arnold? My gosh, Josh. Well, he's fishing with his brothers on a little extended vacation here today and tomorrow through the weekend. We'll catch up with Josh again on Monday, but you can go to YouTube and see the folks like Jess Hooker, Al Jackson, and coming up, Jeff Foxworthy on a Thursday right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. Officials say Hurricane Nicole made landfall early Thursday along the east coast of Florida, just south of Vero Beach, as it continued to batter a large area of the storm-weary state. Strong winds, dangerous storm surge, and heavy rain. The rare November hurricane already led officials to shut down airports and theme parks and order evacuations. Authorities warn Nicole's storm surge could further erode many beaches that were hit by Hurricane Ian in September. The sprawling storm forecast to head into Georgia, the Carolinas later today and Friday, dumping heavy rain across the region. Nicole expected to weaken while moving across Florida and the southeastern United States. Through Friday, it's already been downgraded into a tropical storm. Facebook parent Meta laying off 13% of its employees as it contends with faltering revenue and broader tech industry woes. The move comes just a week after widespread layoffs at Twitter under its new owner, billionaire Elon Musk. Meta, like other social media companies, enjoyed a financial boost during the pandemic lockdown era because more people stayed at home and scrolled on their phones and computers. But as the lockdowns ended and people started going outside again, revenue growth began to falter. An economic slowdown and a grim outlook for online advertising have contributed to Meta's woes. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I have been happily married for 14 years. I went to a bachelor party for my friend's second marriage last weekend, and I got a beige from one of the strippers. I'm worried somehow she'll find out, and I don't know what to do.
Oh my God.
I don't want to
Keep your
tell
mouth
her.
shut.
Should I say something like, the party was so lame, but the guys keep joking about how crazy the party got, but they're lying to make it sound cooler than it was just to cover my tracks?
No.
What should I
do that, you sound so guilty.
Say nothing.
Yes.
Don't tell
Keep your mouth
anybody at
shut.
work. Don't tell your friends. Don't write into a radio station and tell them about this.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Essential morning radio all day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The 1972 Miami Dolphins became the first NFL team to go undefeated for all of their regular and postseason games. Most analysts agree that their marvelous no-name defense was the key to their brilliant performance. But perhaps no other defense in the NFL compares to the one seen in 1994 when O.J. Simpson faced double homicide charges in an L.A. courtroom. We salute you, Orenthal James Simpson, NFL Hall of Famer, accused murderer, and free American citizen.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
I heard you guys talking about that man with 13 inches of pork.
Yeah, 13 and a half.
Crazy. You guys know Jamie Vickers? You know, drummer for Velvet Donger?
No.
He was uncut, too, and he could hide just about anything.
Really? Did that affect the taste, Donnie?
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Well, what else would you...
Sensation cash money.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Present.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
Past.
Thanks.
Someone shout out future.
There's Jeff Oskey.
Doesn't it go past, present, future? Does it go...
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hi, Willie Griswold.
Very confused.
I'm Chick McGee.
It's a Charles Dickens Ghost of Christmas Past thing.
Why'd you yell out past when I talked about Pat Godwin?
Oh, I didn't tell you?
Oh.
Well, it's no surprise, but...
I thought on that one song.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hello, Tom. How are you?
Good. Pat's got a great new album out there featuring a bunch of Christmas classics, and it's called Christmas Bonus. We'll be hearing a lot of those come Christmas, but right now we try to stick to our rules, which is no Christmas music until after Thanksgiving.
And apparently no Pat Godwin Thanksgiving songs either.
You know, the thing didn't go over that well, but it was long.
Well, that's the important part.
So I'm sure you heard about it,
I don't know. I I can't remember it. So
I don't either.
Oh, I'm just teasing. I'm being self-deprecating. It was called Thanksgiving at Mom's House, and it went over fine.
That was a good
fun.
song.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Very personal.
I like talking about it instead of hearing
I
it.
do too. Let's just get right to the news.
Survey says.
Yeah.
I'll see. Now
remember that one time I said that one thing that was really funny? Remember that?
I remember that. That was good.
And everybody was like, I'm with Chick on this one.
Man, oh man.
Christy Lee has found herself at the Bob and Tom news desk with stories, and we have an interesting story here. And I tease this because I think you're going to think, boy, this is really boring. Because a lot of times when we have these stories about archaeology, they're kind of dry and dull, and there's really nothing there. And
not like
90% of it's speculation.
They think they may have found Cleopatra's tomb, which that's a big story.
Her
not
what?
this, her tomb.
Oh, her tomb.
I mean, not this. This is interesting.
I thought you said her tomb.
There are actual facts here instead of just some person speculating. They can actually read what's on this thing. Go ahead, read the story. It's good.
Israeli archaeologists have found the sentence carved into an ancient head lice comb. It's the world's oldest sentence in any language, they say.
Now, think about that. That's really cool. What?
The oldest sentence, yeah.
Boy, that's cool. Look, chicks.
I don't know why. What goes on in your brain? Oh, the world's oldest sentence.
Wow.
That's interesting.
The inscription.
These are people that are involved in.
You know what? I bet this is not. I bet the world's oldest sentence is "Get off my lawn."
Yeah.
Or "Get out of my cave."
Or not tonight, honey.
The coupon didn't work when I tried to pay for Werther's with a check.
Yeah. Go out and hit somebody else on the head. I'm
ever heard the theory of why certain languages in the ancient times read right to left?
Here we go.
No, I haven't heard.
It's because most people are right-handed, and when they're using their like a mallet and a chisel,
right,
they can see what they're doing, what they've already done.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
That does make sense, yeah.
That's just a theory.
The inscription on the 3,700-year-old artifact encourages people to comb their hair and beards to rid themselves of lice. The sentence contains 17 letters that read, "May this tusk root out the lice of the hair and the beard."
Huh. Isn't that cool?
So you don't confuse it with like your head comb? You
I
keep
guess.
it for your...
Experts say the discovery shines new light on some of humanity's earliest use of the, Canaanite alphabet, which was invented around 1800 BC and is the foundation of all successive alphabetic systems.
So this is like the first real sentence, and of all things, it's about hygiene.
Yeah.
And what is it? Can you read it again for me?
It says...
And it's in English, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's obviously not in English.
Yeah.
May this tusk root out the lice of the hair and the beard. Archaeologists say
By the way, the sad thing was it was a woman's comb. Yikes, what a dog.
She had a beard, Willie.
The joke.
A bearded lady.
Objectively, the joke did not work. And then to tag it up.
Yeah.
Saved it. With the dog barking.
The lady had a beard. You see.
It really is a crowd.
Okay, but the reason I really like this is because I wanted an excuse to play this.
We didn't even finish.
If the rest of it's perfect.
They found microscopic evidence of head lice on the ivory comb.
So it worked.
Apparently.
Have you ever, has anybody here? I know, well, Willie, as your dad, I know you've had head lice several times.
Oh, I set some school records for head lice.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's super common, and it even in the finest of schools.
Right.
It's especially common in the summer with kids in baseball
and
helmets
and camps. Yeah.
I got so much lice at camp. I came back from football. I got the football team lice. They made a rule. They had to do lice checks. They call it the Willie rule.
The Willie
How about
rule.
that?
And Willie shaved his head before it was cool.
Nice.
There you go.
My mom took 80 lice bugs out of my hair, and then she goes, then I'm just going to stop counting. And then she shaved my head. I had a mohawk for one night, went to the state fair, ate a pork tenderloin big as my face. It was awesome.
Have you ever, none of your kids have ever had lice?
No, we haven't.
This is head lice, as distinctive from
My
body
kids
lice.
had head lice, yeah.
And then you got to do this whole thing where you take your sheets and you have to bake them and all this other
No, you don't.
crap.
You did that. I didn't do that. They were
bake them?
fine.
Is this
Just
the
wash
same
them in
as-
hot water. They're fine.
You have to bake them.
No, don't.
So there's different kinds of lice. There's head lice. There's
Body
genital
lice.
body
Pubic
lice.
lice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that like scabies? Is that what body lice
lice
is?
looks like your freckles are walking up your belly.
Body lice is different.
Okay,
yeah.
it is different.
Dad,
I'm
one
just
time,
curious.
didn't you get pubic lice from an equestrian?
That's correct.
I love that sentence every time you say it.
How did that happen? Oh, horseman.
Went bareback naked?
Riding. The point is, the main reason I wanted to play this is because if you think that contemporary music sometimes isn't any good, This was a hit song. I'm going to play this. This is what is that? You have to give people a warning. What's that called?
Trigger warning.
A trigger warning. This may trigger you to vomit. This is so. This was a hit song.
Oh yeah. Kooky.
Kooky, lend me your comb. Kooky. You have to revisit this.
Well, now. Stereo. There's Ed Burns. Yeah, it's bad stereo, the whole thing. Yeah, that's what is it? Is it Connie Stevens?
Yeah.
And Ed
was
Burns.
On Hawaiian Eye, was that it? Or?
Oh, it's not like a lice commercial?
No, it was a TV. It was a TV show.
Was it 77 Sunset Strip?
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Yeah, Ed Burns was this really cool guy, had nice hair, and he was kind of one of the assistants on the detective agency.
He would comb his hair. And,
Okay.
The girls went nuts for his head of hair.
Well, that was a thing. Like guys just pulling out a comb and.
It's kind of a Fonzie. This guy was like the real era Fonzie.
Chick used to have a switchblade.
The real era Fonzie. What does that mean?
That means that Fonzie was sort of imitating
a character,
that kind of grease hair look of that era.
Is that it?
Gotcha.
Now, Pat?
Tom?
Yes. Oh, there it is. There's a switchblade comb. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a nice heavy-duty comb.
Those are nice. Pat? Yeah. I've been told you have some kind of a tribute to the world of combs and
new feature,
lice.
Tom. New feature.
Okay,
it's called Cliff Notes. Brevity is the soul of wit. Here we go for that story. Here we go. Cliff Notes. It's a comb for lice. Gonna make your beard look nice, I know. And there you go. Cliff Notes.
That's great. Beautiful.
Loved it.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I think we got a new bit.
Right? I like it.
That's great. Thank you very much. So you guys thought that was an interesting story?
No.
Okay.
No, but I like Pat's song.
That's not more interesting than the idiot who ate 40 chickens that somehow people think is the now darling of the media?
I'm going to call push. I don't know.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
I'm not offended. Got a chance to play Kooky, Lend Me Your Comb?
No, that's a terrible song.
That's my whole point.
Okay.
That song goes nowhere. Other than one. That's it.
And the last time we played it,
it was a
huge, nauseous.
It was a huge hit. Yeah. Okay. So it just shows. Now, coming up in the news, we have what, Christy Lee?
We have a woman beating a guy with ground beef. We have eggs thrown at King Charles. We have a guy. Is that eggnog in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me? And what else do we have in there?
Eggnog in your pants. I'd like to. I do want to remind you quickly, win the Big Green Egg Mini Max, just like Harley Holly from Somerville, South Carolina. Get in on it. It's week 10 of the NFL season. Pick all the winners. Go to bobandtom.com/contest.
Get involved.
That's right. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby. Got it. Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh, you know, that would be a female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you to give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a deuce.
It says drop a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for the Andrew Boys. Thanks, everybody.
Allies over his war in Ukraine. U.S. President Joe Biden, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and other world leaders are going to attend the summit in Bali, which starts on November 15th. Russian's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov will lead the Russian delegation in Putin's place. Talk about youth being served in the small Louisiana town of Bogalusa. A 23-year-old has been elected mayor. Democrat Tyrene Trogue beat two-term incumbent Wendy O'Quinn Perrette. At 47, the ousted mayor is more than twice her challenger's age. Trogue says he's at a loss for words after being elected in the town of about 11,000 people in the southwestern part of Louisiana. Perrette says Trogue lacks the skills to be a mayor, but she will help with the transition. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives, and it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Time now for great moments in NFL history.
The year was 1926. All-star fullback Ernie Nevers of Stanford. Nevers played in all but 29 minutes of the games. 3 years later, in 1929, Nevers scored all of the points for his team. This single game, 40 points scored by a single player, is still a record that stands today as the NFL's oldest. Nevers also holds a few lesser-known and unofficial records.
Oh, really?
Such as highest number of STDs treated in a single season. And the longest winning streak with road horse.
This has been great moments in NFL history.
Wow.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, nice weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yeah, it is rather amazing the cyclical manner in which meteorological trends manifest themselves.
Jeez. Sorry, I asked. Join us again next time for People Who Suck at Small Talk. Bob, but it will be sometime in the 9 o'clock hour.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk.
I got a card.
I do
Christy
too.
Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Jeff Oskey. He has a card.
Yeah.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
I have a pin.
Good job, Ace. There's Willie Griswold.
I got some chapstick.
That's the funniest thing you've said.
Chick McGee.
Wow.
I think she's right.
Ace, I would
But we need the
not
I've
take
got
that as
a
a
pen. We
compliment.
need I've got a pen t-shirt, bumper stickers.
Did you
Yes,
see just
I've got a pen.
your evil face
So-
after you made the joke?
I feel bad because I love Ace.
Bumper
I'm sorry.
stickers. I've got a pen.
Guess I have to prove to her how funny I am.
And then a couple.
So
of
I've got to tell Ms. Hooker a story.
Okay.
Did you vote a couple days ago?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, me too. And it was great. The people who were there were fantastic, and everything was cool. But
Don't get me started.
there's when you're voting, it's kind of you just get kind of nervous. At least I do.
Right.
It's sort of like being in church.
Right.
There's certain things you got to do, and you don't
Stand
wanna,
up, sit down, don't go here.
But it was the place I was cool. The people in front of me had a little dog, and it was all fun.
Oh, gosh. I'm
And
sure you bothered them.
cute little puppy.
Hey, that's a great dog. What's its name?
Well, yeah, I'm a human being. I like to communicate with my people.
What?
So anyway, I'm
My people.
No, he likes to communicate with people he doesn't know.
Right. Strange.
exactly.
Because we're all on to you.
So in any event, but there's you know what I'm saying? You're
I
kind
do,
of
I get it.
nervous. You don't want to do the wrong thing, and which booth
And
do
you
I
know
go
what
to?
the lady with the dog said to you? Remember? I've got a pen. See, we could do that for the whole. It'd be great. It'd become the catchphrase.
Yeah, like get her
So
done.
I've got a pen.
so I'm sort of nervous, and all of a sudden I kind of get tapped on the shoulder. I turn around. And there's this large black dude with sunglasses 2 inches from my face. Of course, it's Ezra.
Oh, okay.
From our band. And,
Yeah.
and so Ezra goes, hey, man, you got to meet my wife. And I've known Ezra for, 30 years. I've never met his wife.
Oh, okay.
So his wife comes over, and Ezra, in his inimitable way, goes, honey, I'd like you to meet my prison bitch. Because Ezra and I sing that song together. And, of course, everyone in the voting area hears this.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think, what are they thinking exactly?
Why do you care?
It's just a little awkward moment. Yeah. Because Ezra loves creeping me out.
I know. That's what's so funny about this.
You suggest that's how funny I am.
That's how funny you are?
So I was a gentleman.
You were a gentleman? Shook his hand?
Yeah.
Got on your knees.
I did not say, that's right, he's my prison bitch.
You didn't turn your back to him?
Hi, folks.
You guys should have broke out into song and
I
entertained
didn't
the
get
people.
down on my knees. And I'll play just a little bit. This is the song we're referencing. And this is, people often get this wrong. The song is entitled Prisoner of Love.
Right.
This is,
Prison bitch. Prison bitch.
I guess that you were sent from up above.
Yeah. Prison bitch.
here's the high part that I do.
Prison bitch.
And now you are my prisoner.
It's a love story about things in a prison. Don't take it the wrong way.
Jess, did you ever go to work with your dad as a kid?
I did.
See how he works, see him
Yeah.
be a real man. I
Yeah.
had the pleasure at a Bob and Tom live event of watching my dad in a sequined prisoner's outfit.
Right.
In front of a crowd of maybe 1,000 people.
Sure.
Just get down on his knees.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
And I went, that's my
Singing
papa.
into a microphone.
Yes.
Can we do another live day? We haven't done a
Yeah,
live
we've
day.
been talking about doing that. We'll get that done. I want to bring Ezra in, and he and Pat can do some stuff. Ezra's a great singer.
He's a great singer.
Oh, yeah.
He has to be great because he has to work with me, and those vocals of mine are a little bit.
I backed into Ezra's car one time on accident at
Glad
the
you
shack.
said car. Because on stage, I had to back into Ezra.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's time to play our game. It's Poetry for Neanderthals. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Are we grunting?
Yeah, now there's apparently a new rule. So I'm going to do one.
Okay.
And I'm only allowed to use single syllable
Correct. Single
words, and
syllable.
then you have to guess what it is. And this is somewhat naughty.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a version of this game that is not naughty.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll just have, but
The not safe for work edition exclusively at
Target. Okay.
Did you say Target?
Ah, that's so nice. Okay. Oh, boy. Let's see. Wait a minute. I got to think this
You'd
through.
think you'd be a little ready.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
just-
said you were ready.
I'm trying to think of this. There's two ways to do this. I'm trying to think which one's going to be easier. Can't say that word on the radio. Okay. Slang. Breast.
What the
heck?
That was his grunt.
Supposed to grunt.
Boob.
Can't you just go?
Boob job.
Is it the T one that we can't say?
No.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
It's a boob job.
Close.
Butt job.
Not
Breast implants.
This is easy. Not front.
Back. Butt implants.
BBL.
Brazilian butt lift?
Brazilian butt.
No. Boob was right.
Okay.
Boob.
Boob
In
butt?
the back?
Boob ass.
Not front.
Boob back.
Oh, butt cleavage.
Drivers.
Oh.
Back cleavage.
Drivers.
Passengers.
Boob seat.
Passengers is multiple syllables.
Get him.
And I just got hit with a stick. Sorry.
That. The first word is boob.
It's one of the words. Oh, wait a minute. I can't say that.
Are there 3 words?
No, there are only
No,
two.
it's only 2.
Oh, it's always
Okay,
only
you got
2.
boob.
Okay.
Let's start.
Boob.
Okay. Not front, but
back.
Back.
Not back or front, but
side boob.
Side boob.
I love side boob.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
Now,
favorite.
side boob,
Where
of course,
does
is
passenger come in?
passenger side, driver's side. And passenger, you get hit if it's too many syllables.
Oh, gotcha.
Once again, we're...
So is driver.
Yeah. You were all over the place.
Well, it's because the people I was playing with weren't picking up on my incredibly accurate signals.
No,
I bet he was horrible at Pictionary. He just kept drawing a line, pointing to it. No, it's
kept pointing.
Yes.
no.
Circle point. Yeah.
But Scrabble and Pictionary are my two great strengths.
Really?
Yeah, I can draw. Okay. Who else has one?
I got one. I got a really good one over here. Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
Bob, not hat, but
mustache.
Thank you.
Bride.
Yes, mustache.
Perfect.
Wow. Look at that. That's how it's done, Pop. Simple, easy. Let the people come to you.
That's good. Okay. Who else
Okay,
has
I got one.
All right.
Color, not red.
Pink.
You're not
But-
counting.
Color is 2 syllables.
Pink.
See, he's got...
Not if I say it.
He's got-
color, 1 syllable.
Not red.
He's got a good grunt.
Not red.
Blue balls.
Green. Oh, blue.
Not red. Pan,
Pencil.
cake.
Pancake.
Waffle.
Oh, blue waffle.
Yes.
What the hell's a blue waffle?
Oh,
Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Don't
Google it right now,
Don't
everyone.
Google it. It's an STD, and it makes your downstairs area look like a blue waffle.
Okay.
Oh, holy hell.
Do they have this in America?
Yeah.
Or is this something like you get in Bangkok?
No,
Oh, you can
it's a
probably
real
get
thing.
it there.
I have never heard of the blue
I
waffle.
want to know anything about that.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, you're
Is
going to
it
be traumatized.
Is it treatable?
It doesn't look treatable. I don't know how anything could return from that.
A little butter, a little syrup.
Make it a meal.
Hit images.
Well, we've been playing the game Poetry for Neanderthals.
Apparently, it's a hoax.
Yeah.
An STD-related infection known as blue waffle disease, and pictures thereof are a hoax, according to this.
Good.
Yeah, gosh.
But it's a hoax enough to be...
Make it on the poetry.
Well, I'm sure it's in, what's
game.
that? The Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I want to try one more. Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
We're playing Poetry
Yes.
for Neanderthals, available exclusively at Target. This is the not safe for work edition. There's also one.
Does it matter if I say don't do it?
No.
You could
Okay.
just play with us.
Try
hang on a
it.
second. Iron's 2 syllables.
Don't forget to grunt.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Or
Like a boat oar?
rain.
Rust.
Water, storm.
Rust.
Rusty trombone.
Yes.
Very good.
Rusty trombone. Now, do you want to explain what rusty trombone means?
No.
Well, you play it from behind.
No, I don't want to know that.
No.
Imagine, when you play
Aren't you on your knees?
when you play trombone, Christy, you know,
And you're-
Yeah.
the motion in and out.
But the term rusty's in there somewhere.
Yeah, what makes it rusty?
Well,
that's
Where you put your lips.
That's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. Get grandma to use phrases like rusty trombone,
How do I
Mile
get
High
one,
Club,
Tom?
banana hammock. You go to Target exclusively, or you
you've
can go to
heard
Target.
of exploding
Target.com.
kittens, right, Tom?
Yeah. And you go to Target. It's this is the one for those 17 years and older. It's a lot of fun, as you can see, and it's easy to play. It takes just a few minutes to learn it, and I've played it 30 times and still don't have it down. Keep using too many syllables. But it's a lot of fun. Check it out. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. And once again, look for it at your Target store. And I should point out there is one that is less
vulgar,
dirty.
Well, I wouldn't say dirty.
Family friendly.
Yeah, so you get stuff like just simpler things.
Yeah.
That aren't.
Not like coochie coupon or butt plug or
or Happy Trail or cup size.
Honey Trail.
Bareback.
Bareback. Ooh, bareback. Okay, Cleveland Steamer, that sort of thing. Hard to explain that to Grandma, but funny, and that's the whole point of it. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Al Jackson. And I want to remind you real quick, some great stuff coming up out there. Greg Hahn tonight in Columbus, Ohio with the Funny Bone. Then he's going to be at the Great Wiley's Comedy Club in Dayton Friday and Saturday. Al Jackson is going to be at Dale Weston's Lanes. That's a great gig in Weston, Wisconsin.
That's right. You write them, you wrote them. Come on out to Dale Weston's Lanes.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow night. Then he'll be at the Ridges in Wisconsin Rapids coming up on Saturday. And Donnie Baker is out there. He's going to be at the Funny Bone in Greater Cincinnati coming up Friday and Saturday. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hope you caught Kostaki on Tuesday. I know Green Bay Packer fans listened in, and they don't care for Kostaki one bit. It seemed like almost all of his jokes were about Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. That's not fair. Or is it? Tom Brady also a target. Kostaki Economopoulos at All Pro Lines on Facebook if you'd like to reach out and let him know how you feel. Or perhaps you could contribute some of the Green Bay Packer jokes yourself. The only way to turn it around is to win. I live in Indianapolis. We're at a living joke right now, so we'll see how that all pans out. Jeff Saturday named the interim head coach, and he has no NFL or college experience, but I can tell you he's a super nice guy. So maybe that's what the Colts need, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom Show sports update. LeBron James had 30 points and 8 rebounds before leaving the court gingerly with less than 5 minutes to play in the L.A. Lakers 114-101 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers. As Kobe Bryant once said, you never want to lose to the L.A. Clippers. The Lakers said James felt discomfort in his left leg. He appeared to be experiencing pain in his groin. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Paul George scored 29 points as the Clippers extended their recent domination of their arena roommates with their 9th consecutive victory over the Lakers. The Clippers still haven't lost to the Lakers under coach Tyronn Lue, who took over in October of 2020. Kevin Durant had 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. Let me do the math. Yeah, that's a triple-double, becoming the first player since Michael Jordan to score at least 25 points in his team's first 12 games. Some would say he's on fire. And the Brooklyn Nets routed the New York Knicks 112-85, making Jacques Vaughn their head coach. 85 points. Maybe we should go with what Tom says and only pay the winning team. NFL news, Bills coach Sean McDermott says Josh Allen will miss practice because of an injury to his throwing elbow, but the star quarterback could play against the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings this weekend. McDermott wouldn't reveal the severity of the injury and stuck mostly to an opening statement in which he referred to Allen as being day-to-day. If Allen can't play, the Bills would turn one of the NFL's best offenses over to backup Case Keenum. Wah, wah, wah. Allen was hurt in the final minutes of a 20-17 loss to the New York Jets last weekend. One other NFL note, L.A. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, in concussion protocol, according to coach Sean McVay. The Super Bowl winning quarterback entered the protocol Tuesday afternoon after consulting with the Rams medical staff. The Rams believe Stafford's symptoms resulted from action in last Sunday's 16-13 loss at Tampa Bay. So if you're in fantasy football, keep that in mind. Two big quarterbacks could be missing this weekend. That's a look at your sports update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Jeff Rothpan here in the studio with us.
When I was a kid, all these other kids got to go to the Barnum and Bailey Circus, and I remember begging my dad, please, I want to go. All the other kids are going. He said, no, we just can't afford it. Tickets are expensive. He ended up taking us to this Bob Circus. It was actually called, no, this is true,
Bob Circus.
Yeah, and it was in a mall parking lot. And what a difference. I remember the guy yelling, And now, huge midgets. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, there was just one after another. The bearded man. I think they actually had the talking mute. Hi! Man, what the hell is this?
How does he do it?
He's amazing. He's a mute, yet he speaks.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
You're not helping the show where you're going. We don't want to go. You think that you're a cut up. We wish that you would shut up, 'cause you're not helping the show. You're not helping the show where you're going. We don't want to go. Your moment of enjoyment will lead to unemployment, 'cause you're not helping the show. Don't you see, Chick McGee? Your career needs a plan B. You're not helping the show. Where you're going, we don't want to go. Bob and Tom are seething. It's time that you were leaving, 'cause you're not helping the show. Bring it home. No, you're not helping the show.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I actually have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
Well, I woke chick up. In my fantasy, I'm making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
How was that?
Okay.
That
Tom's
was
head.
Tom hitting the microphone.
Hey, baby.
Okay?
We're dropping our new album. I'm hitting my head.
There's Christy at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Jeff Oskey.
Yeah.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. He has a pen. There's Willie Griswold.
And I have a letter.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Willie.
Good morning, everyone. Love the show. Been listening for years. Just secured tickets to see Willie and Greg Hahn New Year's Eve at Diamond Joe's Casino in the Northwood, Iowa. So excited. Saw Josh and Pat there. Best time ever.
Aw.
Thank you guys for what you do every morning.
So nice.
And today's Marine Day.
Who's
I
that
thought
from?
It is from Lisa R. Thank
Hi,
you, Lisa.
Lisa.
It's the Marine's birthday today, right?
Yes.
That's right.
247
We
years
got some
old.
more veterans requests. We're going to be getting them in here. We just have a lot going on. Yes,
And
you.
is Al Jackson coming up here any second, right?
Yeah.
Right.
This is from Chris. Being from the greater Weston, Wisconsin area,
right.
I feel obligated to correct Tom, the plug for Al Jackson. It's Dale's Weston lanes, not Dale Weston's lanes. You incredible jackwagon, he calls her.
Oh, so this is one of those trick things like Ruth's Chris Steakhouse?
No, evidently the area is Weston, Wisconsin. And
it's
Dale's lanes. So it's Dale's Weston.
I'm hesitant to
Dale's
ask how it reads on your
Weston
own sheet.
Lane.
So instead of being like Dale's Milwaukee lanes,
right?
Weston is the actual city, not
Dale,
his name.
So Dale has other lanes, is obvious.
Probably.
Oh, multiple
I would
lanes.
think.
Okay.
Dale's Beverly Hills lanes.
Sure.
Dale's. The point is, Al's going to be there tomorrow night, and then Saturday he'll be at the Ridges. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, in Wisconsin Rapids. So we'll look forward to talking to Al coming up. But right now, we have a couple of other things I wanted to feature. We were just playing the game Poetry for Neanderthals.
Oh, there he is.
Al, wait 1 second. And we were playing Poetry for Neanderthals, and the answer was side boob.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of that old radio show we used to have.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. I'm Side Boob.
I'm Butt Crap.
And I'm Chick McGee.
Let me hear that one more time. I lost the third one there. Who was it again?
Good morning. I'm Side Boob.
I'm Butt Crap. Puffy Parts.
And I'm Chick McGee.
We had Puffy Parts, Side Boob, and well, Al Jackson joins us from his home. And Al, we've been plugging your gig. I got to get it right now. It's Dale's Weston Lanes in Weston, Wisconsin
There
Friday.
you go.
And the Ridges in
Yes.
Wisconsin Rapids on Saturday.
And if I heard correctly, is that where they make Pringles, or did I make that up?
Oh, I don't know.
The Ridges, like two people told me that, but I did not verify because I'm extremely
Somebody
lazy.
called
but I
Greg
think
Warren.
so.
That's
They make-
interesting.
Yes.
They make Pringles in the Ridges? I thought they make Ruffles there because Ruffles has the Ridges.
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah, Pringles has no ridges.
Alan-
Maybe I mean, maybe I mean.
it looks like
you
you've
know.
taken a break from mowing a lawn, and you're sitting up next to a big shrub, and you're talking to us.
I don't know.
Dean said that you couldn't see my head, so I'm crouching down like I'm Patrick Ewing in the fourth quarter, just leaning on his knees, listening to Pat Riley.
Yeah,
Before we go out and score 71 points in 4 quarters.
Your shirt is clergy-esque.
Yeah, your arms look
Oh,
like priests.
no,
Yeah.
it is a kimono.
Yeah, I was going to say
Can
it looks
can
Japanese.
a black man put on a kimono in his own home?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I guess he can't.
In his own homono.
Oh, I like that.
You know,
And,
Bobo wears a kimono.
Oh, God, I'm leaving.
Oh, no.
Hey, Al, when you were a kid, did you get into wrestling at all? And are you aware of Bobo Brazil?
Bobo Brazil?
Or Dick the Bruiser? Any of those guys?
Yeah.
What era? Did you say your dad used to watch it?
No, my dad didn't, but my dad said that my grandfather lived and died thinking that wrestling was real. Like my grandfather, my dad said he could never convince my he'd just be like, "Dad, you know wrestling's not real." He'd be like, "Yeah, I know, son." Like to the death, he was like, "Nah, like that's real." I came in, I'm Mr. Wonderful, Heart Foundation, Paul Orndorff, and buying wrestling magazines. Like they were in black and white. I always thought that was so futuristic. I was like, I could look about wrestling in a magazine. And now if I told my kids that, they would literally think I just unthawed myself from an iceberg. But yeah, that was like, do you remember what a big deal it was to just get a wrestling magazine or know somebody whose dad would take you to a wrestling match? It was like wrestling was huge for me as a kid growing up. And then there's a moment, I think every adult goes through this, whether you're going to be a professional wrestling adult, because there's still grown men that watch it and talk about it and blog about it. I think I checked out like a lot of people at 14. I was like, oh, girls, I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Once again, Al Jackson on the road. Al, your comedy album will be out soon.
It will. And you know what, Tom? I'm very excited about this. Actually, thought about you once it was confirmed. I'm going to have some cassette tapes printed up as well.
All right.
Yeah, and a couple LPs. I want some vinyl. I've always wanted a vinyl Al Jackson, so I need some album art. Maybe we'll put that up for.
I can get
B&T.
PJ on that for you. Hey, let me ask. Ooh. So, the title is going to be.
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, please don't say that. No.
Tom, we might have to do this.
You're opening the door for him to come up with a title.
Okay, here's what you guys don't understand. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. I'm opening up to Tom. It's like when you open up the closet that you never go into, the thing, the bowling ball falls out and all that stuff. But what you need is in there too. So that's what it is when you ask Tom for help. Yes, some terrible stuff will come your way. You might even get a concussion.
Yeah, you might get hit in the head with a bowling ball.
The fact that you're going to do an album, let me rephrase it, a vinyl record, means that it really expands your options for a title, because now you can relate it to the artwork, because you're going to have a nice, beautiful bit of artwork on the cover, which you don't have in the world of streaming. Yes, Willie?
For the LP, can you call it the AL-BUM, the album? Is that
there
fun
you go.
For anybody? Apparently not. Okay, I'll go back and
I think it's cute, buddy.
Implying that Al is a bum?
No,
it's
album.
The album. I'm not saying he's a bum.
No.
Al's name is in the word album.
I see. Okay.
Al's bum.
If you glance at it, you're like, oh, you
Look at Al's bum.
Wait a second.
I know what the problem is. You remember we're talking to Al Jackson, right? You remember that? Okay. His name's Al.
Okay. No, I understand that. I'm just saying Christy's idea of when you flip it over, the backside is
Al's bum.
Is Al's ass.
That's fun. That's a good time.
I'm on board. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
I see myself, I have to, at some point in my life, and I'm 45, so it's time to get these things done. I need to take like an album cover. I want to have an album cover with me on a white rug, and I think I might need to be wearing a white suit. I don't know why. That's just what that's what's channeling through me through God right now. So I don't know. I see candlelights in the back. Yeah.
Is there some
nice glass of red wine?
Is there some famous rap album you've always wanted to redo with you on the cover? Maybe.
You know what, Chicky? That's so weird you say that because I am obsessed, absolutely obsessed with the period of R&B and funk albums between 1979 and 1990. They are insane.
Is there a particular cover, though, that you really love?
Well, yeah, there's one. There's a group called LTD.
Sure.
They have a... Yes, you guys have to pull their album cover up. They have one of my favorite songs of all time, but they also have 20 shirtless black men with afros holding rings in front of their face like you would a mirror. And I don't know who signed off on this. That was back when like you could have 17 people in your band before you realized, oh, we're cutting this check 21 ways. So I'm going to do a solo LP after this.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire just became Earth. Hey, listen, we don't need the horns. Get a synthesizer, will you?
Exactly. Like, how do we cut down on hotel rooms?
Is this what we're referring to, this one?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see that picture? It's amazing.
Wow.
LTD. If you're home, L.T.D. But yeah, you have to. First of all, incredible album, but also it's just 20 shirtless men, and I always like to think that in a world where there's no compromise, in a world where there's no giving an inch to the other side, 20 men decided that was going to be their calling card for the world. Yeah. So just remember that human beings can come together.
And that was before Photoshop, so they all were
they were
closed in tight, like touching, like chest to back, bare.
I like it that it says featuring Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh, yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, that's right. That's where Jeffrey Osborne came from.
So, Al, we'll work on this, and give me a ring. I do want to mention that you're going to be live. This is so cool. You're going to be at Dale's Weston Lanes in Weston, Wisconsin. Yes. And that's Friday and Saturday. The Ridges in Wisconsin Rapids, and we'll do our homework and see if that's where they make Ridges or what did you say?
We'll double check.
Ruffles
Pringles.
Well, I mean, I think, Willie kind of shut my argument down pretty quickly. He's like, don't Ruffles have Ridges? That's like when you have a lawyer and you're losing so badly when the other lawyer says that they just start fake writing and putting stuff in their briefcase. Like, oh, no, we've already lost the case. Now I just have to look like I don't want to get disbarred. Yeah. So, yes.
I got an idea for you, Al. Album title.
Oh, God.
You like wearing sweatpants, right?
I ever since the accusations that the judge gave me, yes.
You like wearing sweatpants. You know the famous Sticky Fingers album cover with the Stones? Where it's just like from the belly button to the top of the thighs, and there's an actual zipper in it, the Andy Warhol.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually, that was done by
it's iconic.
Yeah, Joe D'Alessandro is the guy with the big bulge. You could do the same thing, except with sweatpants, and then stick a Pringles can in there and go live from Pringles. What do you think?
I feel like you had
Did you just get hit with that bowling ball?
Yeah, once again, that's your concussion you were talking about, Al.
That was it.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's that's something I'm gonna play around with in my head, Tom. But yes, we're gonna keep spitballing ideas. So that's in there though.
Okay, good. Time for you to educate this radio man in the world of language. What have you got over there?
Tom, as winter's coming around, you're not going to be able to go outside as much as you want to. Maybe even, if you like to ride horses. We all know what horses are, Tom. Can you tell me what the Iron Horse is, Tom?
That was a famous football player. Right?
The Iron Horse.
Wasn't there someone called the Iron Horse?
That was Lou Gehrig's nickname.
That should have been the name of Viagra.
The Iron Horse was Lou Gehrig's nickname, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So the Iron Horse is a thing? And it has to do with winter?
Or being inside?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I thought an Iron Horse was a train, like a railroad.
Yeah, I did too.
So, but you see,
check out the big brain on Chicky.
Oh,
there you go.
Well,
so what does that mean?
That's it. It's a subway.
Oh, a train.
Oh, I'm taking the Iron Horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So Tom, let's hear that in a in a sentence, and I need you to really put some zhuzh on it. We need a little zhuzh this morning.
You remember what zhuzh is, right?
I was staying down in the Village, and I decided to go up to Broadway to see Mike Birbiglia's show, so we took the Iron Horse.
Oh, perfect.
How's that sound?
That's that was the most natural you've probably ever said a word, because usually you change your voice and you go, well, saw a lady.
Well,
as you would.
In the event that there are no taxis or Ubers, I guess we're pressed for time. We'll just grab the Iron Horse on Canal Street.
There you go.
And head up to Broadway to see Birbig. Yeah, Mike Birbiglia is on Broadway right now with his show. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And Birbiglia is also in the new Taylor Swift video.
Yes, he is. He plays a pastor.
It's very, very cool. Yeah, I got that one. You got one that's hard?
Yes, and by the way, did you guys see that they made Taylor Swift take that scene where she said that she was fat out of her video? Her fans did.
Mm-hmm. Really?
It was, yes. There's like a scene where she's talking about how she had body dysmorphia issues or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so it was a scene of her as a young person, and then it's like her ghost of Christmas future self standing over her shoulder, basically saying you're not fat or whatever. And so the thing was, feel good about yourself. And her fans like, we don't like the word fat, take it out. And she did. And I'm just, yeah, I know, Jess, I know. I'm like, I said this on the show. This is why you cannot cater to the masses.
Yep.
Like, artists cannot just be like, okay, you guys didn't like that. Well, let's just start standing over Stephen King's shoulder. And like when he's typing, just be like, I don't like that. That's scary. Take that out.
Yeah.
Hey, too much blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, like can't he just meet a good woman on Bumble and keep it moving like Al did?
Hey, Al, this just in from Dean. The Ridges is a golf course and old racetrack in Wisconsin Rapids.
Oh.
So you'll be there coming up on Saturday.
And I was close. So thank you, Dean, for corroborating what Willie led us all to believe, that Al doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, buddy, I was trying to make a fat guy joke. I was having a good time.
Oh,
so we
really?
still don't know where they make the Pringles.
An accurate
I've tried. I can't figure it out. I don't know where they make the Pringles either.
Okay.
And also, can I just say something that's not popular? Pringles, I don't turn them down, but do you ever like go to the store like, I want Pringles? Obviously people do, but they're just weird. I don't like they don't like the fact that they're smooth.
Is it the can? Is it the can? They come in a can? Is that it?
Yeah, well, the can gives you anxiety because you're like, when you're getting to the bottom of it. Like when you have to reach your whole wrist in there.
Yeah, but I think there's an honesty about Pringles. You get that many. You get that tennis can full of them. With potato chips, you get air.
Well, there's some settling in Pringles as well.
And there's crumbs.
I think during these times, what's that word they use? Somethingflation. About how they're putting shrinkflation.
Yeah.
I think they're putting more air in the bags of the chips, frankly.
Yeah. Pringles are great when you're on an airplane for some reason. They're great to travel with. Maybe because they don't get crushed.
Yeah, that's true.
In your bag or whatever.
Do you find they're just too regimented?
Too uniform?
Yeah, they really are the North Korean police of
chips.
Potato chips. They're just in a straight line.
Yeah.
And there can be nothing different about them. Yeah, it's I don't know. I do like broken chips at the bottom. Look.
Do you?
At the end of the day, it's Tostitos with a hint of lime, or it's nothing. That's what I'm here for.
But Pringles are very tasty. I like them.
Yeah.
Pringles are made in Jackson, Tennessee, here in the States. They're also made
you were
in
close.
Belgium, Malaysia, Poland, and China.
Try to do duck bills with a tortilla. That's not going to work. Your Tostitos.
That's true. You can't walk around looking like a
Pringles
duck.
is the only duck bill chip that
He's right.
on the market.
It's a great gag. Do you know the duck bill gag, Al?
With putting it in your lips, yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Because there's only a couple of things to do with Pringles. You either put them in like that, or you put them in like sideways, and it kind of blocks your mouth like a creepy adult pacifier. Shout out to that fetish.
I can tell by the look on Al's face. He's done.
He's so polite, but that look on his face.
What is your
honestly? It made me start thinking about other fetishes. Like I always thought, isn't like a foot fetish the best one to have? Because you can go work at a shoe store, like you can go to the beach. When I'm at yoga, I'm not a foot fetish person. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of exposed feet here if you're into that. But like, what if you're into like the baby fetish? How hard is it to find somebody to be like, hey, do you want to go change a grown man? I just ate. Like, because it's not a baby diaper. That's still, I don't care how big that diaper is. That's going to be all Al Jackson on the rear end. So you have to really be into that.
You're going to get some great email, Al.
I think we're
done. Okay, thank you very much. Al Jackson, once again, is, of course, a featured performer on Daily Blast Live. And, Al, have a great time in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Coming up this weekend.
I will.
Okay.
I love you guys.
We'll love you right back. Coming up, some veterans' requests. We have some cool stuff in the news. Right now, I want to talk a little bit about one number, 52, because 52% of guys over 40 experience some form of what we politely call ED, erectile dysfunction. But there's help out there. That's where Roman comes in. Roman is the digital health clinic for men. What does that mean? It means you can deal with this sort of thing with your phone. You can just, or your laptop, because right now Roman is offering genuine FDA-approved medications for as little as $4 per dose. And at Roman, there's no waiting room, there's no hassle. It's very convenient, obviously, and straightforward. And Roman, of course, famous for their free 2-day shipping, and everything arrives, by the way, in discreet packaging. How does it start? Will you grab your laptop or your smartphone and get online for a free online visit with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional to see if you're indeed a candidate for one of these pharmaceuticals right now. Once again, Roman has a special offer for Bob and Tom Show listeners. Use the link to get 20% off your first order, and it's a new place to go. New address here. It's let me spell it out. ro.co/BT show, 20% off. Try to remember it like a poem. ro.co/BT show. How convenient is that? It even rhymes. 20% off for Bob and Tom Show listeners. ro.co/BT show. 20% off from our friends at Roman. Coming right back, we have someone was tossing eggs at King Charles. Also, we have a new airline out there. And is that eggnog in your pants, or are you glad to see me, as Christy said? This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey everybody, you guys all know Ms. Pat, the great comedian. Well, I've been promising her for a long time that I would take her out for a dream date with some custom sushi. So here we are, Pat. How do you like it?
Wow, Tom, you own this place?
Well, it's called Tamo. It's Japanese.
Tamo.
Yeah, and we're gonna get some nigiri, and that's the name of the fish dish. It's called nigiri. It's very unfortunate.
I'm thinking you about to bring
African.
I was about to say you about to bring some Africans out here. Hold on, Nigeria.
It's called nigiri. I can't.
What's in it?
It's nigiri is it's like a piece of rice with fish on top. It looks like a Hostess Twinkie with fish, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Just back me up on this one. And we should certainly get a couple of rolls.
And do this stuff come cooked? Hot? Some of them. Yeah, you got anything cooked?
Well, your lunch is going to be cooked, but
okay.
the rolls will be. We'll just let you try them, see if you like them.
Okay. Tom, you in control of this. I'm a black woman. Give me that menu so I can read. I'm not used to no man ordering for me.
You like the soup?
I like the soup.
Okay.
Is the food pretty good here?
Food's great. Yeah.
Is this where you get your custom sushi?
Yeah, that's what's coming. Believe me, it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, really? I'm going to have to start hanging out here.
I bet you're the only one here who's ever had a bullet in their boob.
I bet you I am too. Everybody look like they got benefits at this table.
Go ahead.
I bought you something to show you my appreciation.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to open it up.
I just saw the name and made me laugh.
It's a candy jock strap.
I can't fit that, but I can put it around my neck for you. I got something else for
There's
you.
something else in here. Candy nipple tassels.
That's because I'm missing a nipple.
Okay, Ms. Pat, here's some custom sushi. I had the guy make it for a special. Give it a try. It's salmon and tuna. No. May I?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? Okay. Open your mouth. Say ah. Don't spit it out, seriously. Do you like it? You don't like it, really? Well, try chewing on it. Try swallowing it. You really don't like it? Seriously? Excuse me.
To the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
curvy cleavage on display.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
Speaking of Kennedy,
That's a good shout-out. That is a good shout-out, yes, thank you.
John Kennedy Jr. made
Why do you think they call a skimpy little suit of Teddy anyway? Thank you. You want to go watch the films of Bobby's funeral at my place? Well, what do you know? It's 4 a.m. and we're drunk. Well, let's make whoopee. Wear my Oxford cloth.
I was on a plane with one of the Kennedys one time.
Really?
Well, you're lucky to be. Yeah, it was Ted Kennedy. He was on the plane. And he was in first class. I was in the back.
Sure.
With the degenerates. But what a great name to be born. Kennedy or Rockefeller or something like that. My luck if I was born in money, my last name would be Massengale. My dad, the big douche baron.
The douche baron. Everywhere you go, you got waiters making fun. You want oil and vinegar?
Shut up and bring it. My dad, the big douche baron.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. You believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there?
Uh-huh.
And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, the arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy Pardo. You recognize my voice from the show and my face from television.
We'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's over there with his guitar. There's Jeff Oskey.
Yes, sir.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Sorry, I got a card over here.
You got to turn your mic on if you want to interrupt the intros, okay?
I got.
I'm Chick Meagy. I messed up my own name because of you. Did you hear that? And here's Tom.
That just shows.
Shows what?
You got to focus.
You got to focus.
Yeah, why don't you? You know what?
Every time you're checking your equal, I think there's a short somewhere.
Yeah, me too. It's
You
like,
should,
God.
why don't you give a TED talk about focus and concentration?
Or about projection.
Really? Oh, there's a good
What
one.
about communication?
You shake more powder than a guy in Miami in the 80s.
It's just a sweetener. I'm a fan.
Who thinks that's Tom? Oh, well, how's it feel?
It's like a rattlesnake. No, I was just going to say I got a card here, and no. What do you have a card?
I do, but
Ace, do you have a card?
I've got a pen.
You got a pen. Ace has a pen.
That's his catchphrase, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a pen.
I got a pen.
Yeah, the
People
problem-
wait all show for that.
The problem with that catchphrase is every time he does it, we're going to have to explain it.
It's like Charlie Brown, that special Halloween special. You know, I got a Snickers bar. I got a rock. I got a rock.
Remember that?
Yeah. Okay, good.
No?
No, never saw it.
You never saw it?
You never saw the Charlie Brown Halloween
He
special?
never watched Charlie Brown.
I know this is
How about
anti-American. I never liked Charlie Brown.
How about what
At all?
Christmas
I never
means?
liked Peanuts. I never thought it was funny. I know
Music is great.
Did you ever see that, Willie?
Yeah, and we listen to the music every year at Christmas.
Are you
The music's
trying to
great,
tell
but that's
me
Vince.
that when Snoopy laughs, that ha 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 ha, you don't laugh at
I have never watched any of those.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
You laugh at that, but you don't like the Three Stooges?
No, I don't. No, I don't like. The Stooges are lost on me.
That's stupid.
And then for the punchline, slap me in the face. Oh, well, maybe that's because I was abused. There's Ace Cosby.
Why do you do that to us?
Good job, Ace. There's Willie Griswold. Oh, there's Ace Cosby saying he has a pen, the original. There's Ace Cosby.
I have a pen.
There we go. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. He's got a pen.
What else does he have?
He has, of course. Thank you, Christy Lee.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
What did Mike Tyson say after working out with Chris Hemsworth?
Oh, I don't know what.
I'm Thor.
He said, No.
Oh, wait.
He said, you're going to be Thor in the morning.
Wow, that was even better.
I didn't know you did impressions, Ace.
Well, you know, I do Mike Tyson.
He's Asian. Is Mike Tyson from Japan?
No. Hey! You shut up and let him talk.
If you draw attention to it, it's offensive. If you don't, it's a good time.
Just saying.
Hey, Tom, what do you think of Christy's shirt?
No.
I've been asked to refrain from any cultural references.
Not
I think
a shirt.
I think it's
a
very
dress.
nice. I think
Thank
it's very
you.
nice.
It has a very Southwest design.
Okay.
It's a Massimo. It's a famous
Do you have a song for us?
It's cute.
Yeah, I could do another installment
Target
of
design.
Of what now?
Cliff Notes?
yeah. You want to hear that?
Oh, okay.
Explain this again now.
Well, brevity is the soul of wit. This is called Cliff Pause Notes. Cliff.
I get it.
I can't believe that he's found a way to shorten an already abbreviated job.
Absolutely.
I can't imagine
The setup's
how he's done
longer.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I man the board in the Bob and Tom show. I've got a pen. I've got a pen.
That's it.
You know what? I was totally wrong. You're exactly right.
Little Jim Croce tribute, ladies and gentlemen.
I could have gone
That's
further.
that's very nice. So no, you can expand it for tomorrow.
I say, why don't you start pre-recording those and don't even come in?
Hey, Jeff's got a card. What do you got,
I
Jeff?
got one that I think Tom is going to get right away.
You know, yeah, so once again, this is the game. Poetry for Neanderthals, not safe for work edition, available at Target. Go.
Old movie
Movie is
sled.
2 syllables.
Rosebud.
Yep.
Good job, Pat.
Thank you.
That's it. Rosebud is the whole answer?
Yeah,
Yep,
but
Rosebud.
Rosebud was her.
I know.
Right.
Oh, I know.
Her area.
Yeah.
No, it's a sled.
No, it was.
No, it was her.
And,
area.
well, no, it
Is it porn?
No.
No.
It's, I'll tell you later.
It was her. It was her Dolores.
Yeah.
is what
That's the rumor.
Right.
Even though it's
in the movie.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Oh, it's the best.
What's the movie?
Yeah,
Citizen Kane?
Yeah,
Citizen
and
Kane.
forget anything you just heard because it'll ruin it.
Oh, okay.
will not.
I gotta watch Citizen Kane.
It's like good.
It's one of the classic movies of all time.
I don't care if it's classic. There's a lot better stuff out now. You don't have to watch that.
Yeah. You got
It's kind of
the
historic.
Santa Claus 4.
No,
A lot of people think you were a screenwriter major. That's one of the best written, best movies of all time.
If you watch Citizen Kane from an historical perspective and realize that movie was made after some real crap, and some barely made movies, it's amazing what he did with the camera and the shadows and the yada yada.
Oh, come on. Have you guys seen the original Jackass?
Yeah. What about Shrek 2? Shrek 2 rips.
Shrek 2 rips it. I don't argue with that.
You know, I think I missed Shrek 2.
Oh, it's great.
Go back.
National Treasure 2?
The best
Saw
sequels
that.
of all time: Godfather 2, Paddington 2.
Okay.
National Treasure 2. Helen Mirren, great cleavage in one scene. And that's a good time for me.
That's all you've been talking about this morning.
I'm all fired up about
If there's any way we could get Helen Mirren on the show, Willie would lose his mind.
Wow.
Look at him. He's speechless.
Is she on your list?
Yeah, I don't know. I got a thing for older ladies. There weren't a lot of older ladies around the house growing up, so you know, you got to figure it out.
Get it?
Whoa.
Comedy. It's time to move forward here. And
Oh my God, I just got that.
Welcome to the show.
Before we get to Christy Lee, I want to remind you, we've got something going on. It's the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition. Our winner from this past week, week 9, Mr. Harley Holly from Somerville, South Carolina. You can win. You got to get your entry in by...
Holly.
Pretty good.
You know he's heard that.
Can you help Pat write a song?
Pat, you need to write a song.
That's not a bad idea. I like that.
We already, okay, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, you can enter by tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Get all your picks in for this week. This is week 10 of the NFL season, and we'd love to have you participate and win. bobandtom.com/contest. Speaking of the NFL, the season up and running. Every Westwood One NFL broadcast streams live for free. That includes the Thursday nighter, the Monday nighter, Sunday's games, Thanksgiving, Christmas triple headers, the whole deal, even the international games and every postseason game. You can listen on the NFL app on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or ask Ms. Alexa to, quote, open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it is on Westwood One. Christy, the teaser, please.
Coming up, we have a tube of ground beef and a beating. We have the
Wait a minute,
eggnog.
Someone's beating their meat?
Yes.
All right.
And we
That's making the news now?
yeah. If somebody's stealing eggnog, and the video of the week is the Mako shark that jumps onto the guy's boat.
True. Very, very, very good.
Unbelievable.
It's all on the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
You know,
very
that
good.
would
This
be
is
a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh, is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What? Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Deuce. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Facebook parent Meta laying off 13% of its employees as it contends with faltering revenue and broader tech industry woes. The move comes just a week after widespread layoffs at Twitter under its new owner, billionaire Elon Musk. Meta, like other social media companies, enjoyed a financial boost during the pandemic lockdown era because more people stayed at home and scrolled on their phones and computers. But as the lockdowns ended and people started going outside again, revenue growth began to falter. An economic slowdown and a grim outlook for online advertising have contributed to Meta's woes. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
No, I'm curious as to how he got started here.
Yeah. And I'm curious as where he went. He was a fan 6 weeks ago, and now he's a jackass. When did this happen?
A fan of what?
This show, evidently, but not anymore.
Did you have a dream about me or something?
He hates me.
Was I cruel to you in your
He hates
sleep?
the show. He hates everybody.
I like the way the hostility has shifted from me over to Josh.
Yeah, this is horse ass.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
I left work early, drove right home. Didn't know you'd be here. Well, now that you are, there's only one thing I'd like you to do, my dear. Honey, pull up my skirt, undo my blouse, peel off my pantyhose. Baby, take off my bra and my spiked heels. Honey, take off all of my clothes. Take them all off, baby. Honey, pull down the shades, turn down the lights, lock up all of the doors. If I catch you wearing my clothes again, honey, I will file for divorce. Bob, that skirt doesn't even go with that blouse. Now put on this apron and go do the dishes.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. Waking up
see
a
ya.
shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food.
Uh-huh.
Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love, and your wife says, "Go slow. I'm spilling my chili."
Hi, this is Augie Smith.
5.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
He's in the performance room. There's Jeff Oskey.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. There's Jess Hooker. She's here.
Hi.
There you
Yeah.
are. There's Ace Cosby. He's just waving a pen at me now. It's perfect for radio.
Well, YouTube, you can see us right now.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hello.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much, Ace. Want to play one more round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, explain what we're doing, Christy.
We're playing a game called Poetry for Neanderthals, and it is the Not Safe for Work edition, exclusively at Target. Although if you do have youngsters in your home, you can play the safe version. They do have that as well. But we here, with our sophoric minds, we like to.
And there's some of these terms I've never even heard of.
Yeah, me too.
Even
We
I have to
learned
go to
one
the
today.
Urban Dictionary. The blue waffle.
Blue waffle,
Blue
yeah.
waffle, yeah. Apparently, yeah. It's
Jess,
I
you should
thought
not
it was
be
real.
looking at
I don't know
social media.
Yeah, no, I'm nervous about how I even found out about it.
Okay. Now I'll try one, and again, I can only use single syllables, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're supposed to grunt like a caveman would.
Okay.
That'll be good.
Slang. 2.
Deuce.
Oh,
Yes.
good job.
Deuce is correct, yes.
Drop A.
Drop a deuce is the answer, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Look at that. Well done, Ace, with the assist.
Okay.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Okay, past, midday.
Afternoon.
Nooner.
Afternoon delight.
Yes.
That's the easy ones. Okay, I got one more.
That seems safe for work. Afternoon delight.
Drop, deuce.
You just did that one.
What?
Upper decker.
Dump.
Oh.
Dump truck?
Dump truck.
Oh.
Dump truck.
Dump truck?
Yeah.
That's safe.
that's
She's got a
another,
dump truck.
It's like about a big butt, like Mrs. Incredible. Mrs. Incredible from The Incredibles has a dump truck.
Gotcha.
100%.
I believe you're familiar with the term baby's got back.
Yeah.
It's another way to say it.
See, once again, we have to have a team of men study you and see how babies got back, and my man 50 grand broke through all of that in your brain and has become a part of your language.
Okay, well, let's get back to basics hint with Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk.
Well, I don't want to end the day without people going to see this video. There's a group out there that were fishing off New Zealand, and they got more than they bargained for when a huge mako shark actually jumped onto their boat. Skipper Ryan Churches told the New Zealand Herald he was out off the coast of Whittinga with 5 customers on the hunt for kingfish when the mako hooked on the bait. Video of the incident shows the large shark crash landing on the bow of the boat before thrashing around and slamming its tail into the windscreen.
It's huge.
You know what the problem is? I'm looking at this mako shark. I'm trying to anyway, but I saw it yesterday. And it's everything we're used to in the movies and everything. It seems like nothing anymore. It seems like, oh yeah, there's a shark on the tip of a boat just jumped out of the water and it's laying on the boat.
But do you look at it as, oh my gosh, that's real, or oh, this is like a movie and this
It's
didn't
just
really
like
happen?
another. I still tell myself it's real, but
It's a big one.
I really don't care. It doesn't look that big to me.
If someone had been up there, they would have been eaten.
Oh, they would
Would
not
have been
have been.
chopped
They
in
wouldn't
half.
have been eaten. They wouldn't have been
Mako
chopped
shark
in
is
half.
not going to eat you.
Oh, yeah?
No.
They call them jaws, not brains. Not
It looks
brains.
like a big dolphin. is
Yeah.
what it looks like.
The shark eventually managed to wriggle free and, by the way, got away safely.
It's New Zealand. I would have to be a sheep.
It's in the ocean, right? Or...
Oh.
I didn't know they started sponsoring sharks. The mako shark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They do body work.
It was a little effort.
No,
Do you ever see something in real life, though, and you can't believe you just saw that, and you think, was that real, or am I in a movie? I saw a guy turn into a driveway 3 days ago, and it was kind of on a hill, and he literally flipped his car almost over because he missed the driveway. And I'm looking at this car sitting there on its side going, did I just see that? Is that real?
Hope you kept driving.
I did.
Is that a part of the simulation?
I did keep driving. I mean, I'm sure there was somebody behind me that would have stopped, but I was just...
Sure, there was somebody. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that 30 seconds of a non-crushed airway might have saved his life.
the guy's fine. I
Maybe
didn't hear
you
anything
need
about
a
it.
driver as well. I don't think you're safe behind the wheel either.
We have some important science in the news today. I really thought this was a great story. It involves the bass and the instrument, the bass.
Yeah, there's new research out there that indicates deep bass subconsciously makes you want to dance more. Vice's Motherboard reports that their study, scientists hired electronic dance music duo Orphix, I'm not familiar with their work, to put on a concert at McMaster University in Canada. Participants were outfitted with headbands that would capture their motions, while very low-frequency speakers were installed at Live Lab. Researchers then turned the speakers on and off every 2.5 minutes during a 55-minute concert. They found that participants moved on an average of 11.8% more when the VLF speakers were on. However, it did not seem that the dancers could detect the presence of the VLF speakers, even if they did dance more than when they were turned on. This doesn't make any sense to me.
Of course it does.
No.
They're saying that it's...
Tom likes the story.
It's inaudible.
So they're playing a bass note that you can't even hear?
They're playing, I think it's the vibration. So, in other words, when they would... the parts where they played this inaudible extra bass, people were moving more. They were told to do so and didn't know anything about it. Even though they did it at random times. I think that's pretty cool. Or whatever, every 2.5 minutes, whatever it said. I mean, that's kind of cool. Just shows that there's some part of human nature that...
Have you been to a dance club lately? The bass is very effective. Yeah.
Well, that's why I said if I were at a time machine, I'd go back in time and make sure that the Doors had a quality bass player, and that he was also a drug and alcohol counselor and try to get Jim Morrison off the booze.
Yeah.
Maybe we'd have a few more Doors albums.
Jim Morrison was alive today, he'd be some corner in Paris yelling about socialism. He wouldn't be what you want him to be.
They had a couple good albums. It was very interesting. I think it's just interesting.
All right, fair enough.
Don't you think that that's true, Jeff Oskey, that the bass makes you dance a little bit?
Yeah, I know it makes the guy's trunk next to me at the stoplight dance a lot more.
Yeah, makes your car shake too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
ever see that?
What do you think the most famous bass in a song is?
Oh, Wild Thing, the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Good call.
Absolutely. Wild Thing.
No, what's that one Jimmy Pardo does air bass too?
Oh,
Redbone. Yeah.
Maybe Take a Walk on the Wild Side.
About Dance to the Music.
Lou Reed.
Yeah.
What?
Dance to the Music by Sly and the Family Stone.
Well, there's a boom, boom, boom.
Larry Graham. I Taken the Walk on the Wild Side's a really good one. There's a couple. I'd have to give that some thought.
Okay.
But, what usually what they say, bass solo. Time to go grab something to drink. So I think it's interesting. It makes you dance with more rapidity. Is that, am I getting this correct?
Faster?
It doesn't make you dance any
More
better,
steps.
I can assure you of that. And of course, that gives us an excuse to play this.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
like that?
Treble.
Really?
I love her.
Really?
Well, then it's time to go back in time, ladies and gentlemen, from the Kingsman Live album.
Thank you, Greg. Next of all, fellow who pushes the bottom beat, Mr. Norm Sisson plays a lot of bass.
There's a lot of bass.
Were they playing in a closet?
I didn't even hear his bass.
Yeah,
It's all treble.
Not a great
I
recording.
guess we have the microphones all set up. Why not? Let's just go ahead and see what happens.
Push record.
The hell?
I went to a lot of trouble to find that.
What a...
You did.
Yeah.
Wow, aren't we grateful?
Yeah,
I
I
bought
remember.
I bought that on eBay.
Did you not hear
Etsy. You
that?
bought it on Etsy.
Did you not
Etsy?
hear
Whatever.
Etsy,
same
yeah.
thing.
hear that commercial and hear that song and you go, boy, that's badly recorded, isn't it? What the hell's going on there?
Yeah, it sounds like they used the scratch audio
Sounds
on the
like
camera.
hell.
I just love that he plays a lot of bass. I just
You
love
can
that.
barely understand what he's saying.
Well, okay, sorry. I just thought that was super interesting about the bass, and maybe it explains why you have these guys driving around with cars that you can hear them 100 yards away.
It puts them in a good mood.
Yeah.
What's that song they play? Probable Cause?
That's a problematic joke.
You wanna help here or anything, Willie?
Buddy, I'm out. You kidding me?
Probable cause.
Oh, back in the day, I had 215s in my trunk.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, I loved
Wow.
it. And then surprisingly,
what are
someone
215s? Are they
215-inch?
not 15-year-old girls?
Subwoofers.
That's another.
Okay.
Man,
Not
you are on a
15-year-old
roll.
girls.
So 15-inch speakers, right, Oscar?
Yeah, in my trunk, and some Blaupunk with the pull-off face.
Oh, yeah, I had that too.
And apparently, I forgot to take it off the day the guy stole everything out of my car, including the 15s in my trunk.
Bummer.
Wow.
I don't know how they knew I had a good system.
What was your jam, as they say?
Oh, back then, probably Siamese Dream by the
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins. That was my jam back when I had that. I had the system for about 2 months before it got stolen. Stereo Advantage, if you know.
Yep, I remember.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much, Jeff.
You're welcome.
I'm very excited because coming up we have a guest. He is Mr. Harley Holly. You've been working on that song, Pat?
Yeah, I fleshed it out a bit.
Okay, good.
Great.
He's from Somerville, South Carolina. He's Week 9's winner of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. So look forward to talking to him. He's going to be picking against Mr. McGee. Your preview?
Yeah, I'll pick some games. Thanks, Tom.
Well, I thought you were going to give us the famous preview you like to do.
Oh, like this? There it
Yeah,
is.
where you hold it up. See, that's funny. If you're watching on YouTube, right, Ace?
Okay.
Yep. You got your pen? Oh, right there. Okay, Ace, again, as Chip pointed out, you have to say yes or no. Holding it up really doesn't cut it. Right now, I want to remind you that whenever we have Ms. Hooker here, we're always talking about food. I want to talk about food from HelloFresh. HelloFresh delivers delicious chef-crafted recipes, but it's not just the recipe. They send you the fresh food, the ingredients, and they're already measured and ready to rock. You're going to save money because they buy in bulk and ship it directly to you. Every week, more than 35 recipes to choose from all kinds of spheres of culinary delight. So if you're into, say you're a vegan, they've got something for you. Say you like comfort food, they got that too. Low carb, they got that, low cal. And you can switch stuff around. It's really fun, and it's a great way to save some cash and save some work. You don't have to go to the grocery store. Willie, what's the latest over there?
One of my favorites, the saucy pork burrito bowls with cilantro rice, charred poblano, salsa fresca, and smoky crema. HelloFresh is going to send you 9 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. Just over a half hour, you have this delicious burrito bowl that you can make with pork or ground turkey from our friends at HelloFresh.
They've even got some stuff that goes faster than that. HelloFresh has got what you need. Give it a shot. Try it out because they've got their best offer ever. You check it out at HelloFresh.com/BTShow65. Why 65? Because 65% gets knocked off the price. BT Show 65 is the code at HelloFresh.com/BT Show65. By the way, free shipping is now included. Once again, the code is BT Show 65. 65% off at HelloFresh.com/BT Show 65 with free shipping. Coming up, we're going to meet Mr. Holly. I wonder if he's kind of a Christmassy guy. Doesn't Mr. Holly sound like he'd be hosting a TV show for kids? Mr. Holly, how you sing? We'll find out when we talk to him. He's our winner. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Hey, do you have the Bob?
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you know,
very
that
good.
would be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to...
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody. This is Tom. Coming up Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, we'll hang out with comedian Jeff Oskey with news we failed to mention, and we'll get some music from Mr. Pat Gowan.
Bald man. Prince William's the sexiest? Bald man. I wear a baseball cap. Bald man. Nobody voted for
That's Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show. The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings
Essential
at 6 a.m. Eastern
morning
on Bob and Tom
radio
24/7.
all day and all night.
Some like bud, some like Schlitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Hello and welcome to Spit Take Theatre. This week's Spit Take Theatre presentation at the Water Cooler.
Man, I can't wait until the new episodes of Survivor are shown. I've really become addicted to those reality shows.
Oh, I am too. I live for Rupert. I love that guy. I've wanted to be a Survivor contestant ever since the first one. The locations they stay at are so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they sure are. Hey, would you ever do Big Brother?
Well, actually, I've already done my Big Brother.
Huh?
I haven't done my father or my grandpa yet.
You've slept with your big brother Dave?
Well, yeah.
Wow, small world. I slept with your big brother Dave.
What?
Yeah, he's cute.
This has been Spit Take Theatre. Wow. Join us next week for another edition of Spit Take Theatre.
All right. Well, that took a nasty turn, didn't it?
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Boy.
That's right.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals.
Stronger than dirt.
Not safe for work. News
Christy's
desk.
BO is stronger.
There's Pat.
What the hell was that? I showered and everything.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Jeff Oskey.
That's right, buddy.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I continue to be Chick McGee, whether I like it or not. And here's Tom.
Who would you be if you
Griswold.
weren't Chick McGee?
Boy, I don't know. I'm a jet ski guy, I think.
Oh, really?
Rent a jet ski.
Living in the Bahamas, maybe?
Yeah,
All
rent
right.
jet skis. Yeah. Why not?
Jet skis are
Right.
fun for about 20 minutes.
You don't have to ride them. You're just
No,
renting.
I'm renting them.
Yeah, even worse.
Artie takes care of them.
Carefree day. It's a fun day.
Yeah, I'm just there to count the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit at the beach all day.
And to
Sell a trinket.
sit. Yeah.
Okay.
Let
Now-
the fellas go for the jet ski ride. What's Chick doing? Flirting with their lady.
That's right. I'm having a rum drink.
Well, we have our special guest joining us. Harley, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, this is Mr. Harley Holly from Somerville, South Carolina, winner of Week 9 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em. And Harley, at first I thought you were a lady because there's...
I get that a lot.
Yeah, Harley Quinn, I think, probably is the source for that for many people. But because obviously you are a man, thank you. And in your honor, we have prepared an introductory song.
Hang in there, Harley. We'll get to the shoeing of the week. And
Harley, holy, he from Somerville, SC.
Nice.
Thank you. Want a big green egg? Picked 13 out of 13. I'm talking about Holly. Call the show in the early morn, and we're gonna talk to this guy. Yeah, speak to Chick and Tom today, and that Harley he won. Yeah, and he's gonna cry. He's so happy. I'm talking about Harley. He.
Thank you. A little tribute to Neil Diamond. Probably haven't heard that before, have you, Harley?
No.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Harley. You are the winner of the Big Green Egg Mini Max. You picked 13 of 13 last week and won all the tiebreakers.
Yes.
No,
yes, you did. And you know what time it is. That means it's time for the shoe-in of the week. The often imitated, never duplicated shoe-in of the week. Woo! We first started doing this. We first started the Bob and Tom show way back in the 30s.
Yeah.
Before we even had microphones. We'd stand outside people's homes and scream into their windows. What's a football game? Shut up and listen to this. So anyway, now, Harley, are you an NFL team in particular fan?
Yes, the Detroit Lions.
The Detroit Lions, son of a gun. Really?
Yeah, I'm originally from Michigan. So.
The Lions are hosting the Chicago Bears. Let's pick that one just for fun. The Lions are getting 3. They're playing in beautiful Soldier Field. If you've got an hour, Tom will tell you how gorgeous that place is.
Have you been there lately? Looks like a UFO having a non-consensual sex with an Acropolis.
The Lions beat the Packers and Aaron Rodgers for his 5th loss in a row, whatever the hell it was. So the Bears are given 3. Lions getting 3. Who do you like, Detroit or Chicago this weekend?
Detroit. I got to go with them.
All right. He takes Chicago. He takes Detroit plus the 3. I'm going Chicago minus the 3, and I think that is also going to be my double shot.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes. I think they're all talking about how Justin Fields is the quarterback for the Bears. He's the future. He's a fast Michael Vick. I'll let that sit with you there for a little while and see. The good Michael Vick, not the guy.
Not the dog.
Oh, gotcha.
Sit.
So, yes, I'll let that sit with you, simmer for a little bit. Okay, and the Tennessee Titans are hosting the Denver Broncos, and the Titans are giving 3. Who do you like, Denver plus the 3 and Russell Wilson, or the Titans minus the 3?
Oh, the Denver.
You're going to take Denver plus the 3, really? All right, I'll take the Titans minus the 3, and that's my other double shot this week, Tom. Okay. And then finally, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers host the Seattle Seahawks this weekend. Seattle, all of a sudden, real good. Tampa Bay, not so much. But Tampa Bay is giving points. Seattle's getting 3 in Tampa. Who do you like, Tampa or Seattle? Seattle.
I'm going to have to go with Tampa because my wife will kill me if I don't.
Okay,
She's a big Brady fan.
Okay, I don't want her messing with me either, so I'll take Tampa. I'll take Tampa minus the 3, Tom. So there you go, and there's your shoe-in of the week.
Okay, well, congratulations, Harley.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But with the last name Holly, do you have any kind of special Christmassy?
Oh, wait a minute. That Tampa Seattle game. That's in Munich, Germany this Sunday. That's right. That's why I was wondering why the hell would I pick that? Yeah, it's in Munich.
Okay.
It's at the beer hall in Munich. should be great for a real good game. A lot of oompa, a lot of lederhosen.
Should be good.
High test beer.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. Do you get a lot of Christmassy stuff with the last name Holly?
Yeah, somewhat. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Okay, good. A lot of folks certainly enjoy it. And is Harley a family name?
No. No, not really. My mom named me. So.
Was after the motorcycle or what?
That's what everyone tells me.
Okay.
I might have been conceived on it.
Oh, boy, that'd be something. Conceived on a Harley?
Conceived on a Harley, Tom.
Well, I hope it was parked.
Yeah, I must say I would agree.
That'd be.
I don't think even Evel Knievel did that jump.
God.
Well, that is great. Well, Harley, congratulations. You got 13 of 13 and won all the tiebreakers. So now, do you place legal wagers on occasion on the NFL?
I do not. Especially not in this state. They don't allow us. So.
Okay. Sorry about that. And then, do you place illegal? Never mind.
Do you place illegal bets? Yeah, that's a good question.
That's fine. Now, would you call it dumb luck that you won, or are you really a skilled?
I would have to say it just because the Lions won.
Oh, okay.
I see.
I believe I had that as well. I had the Lions beating AA Ron. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, Harley, it's great talking to you. Congratulations. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much.
Okay. You're very welcome. We're going to move on here. Thanks, Harley. Once again, Harley was calling us from Summerville, South Carolina, where it's always summer. Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
What a great name.
Is that what they say? That's their
slogan?
It's kind of a... That attracts the tourists. Although I'm guessing in the depths of February it might dip a little, make it a little chillier there.
I thought he would sound manlier with a name like Harley. You know what I mean? Like you got
he was conceived in a motorcycle. What more do you want?
I don't know. That voice did not match the name.
Okay, fair enough.
How would it have sounded if?
Well, you know, if we were,
I'm Harley. I'm here to pick some games.
If we're matching voices with names, your actual voice. Go ahead. Good morning. Say good morning.
Good morning.
See, that's a Rufus voice. He sounds like a Rufus. To me.
Rufus.
I'm changing it.
Rufus Husky.
I'm changing it.
I'm taking it.
My name's Rufus.
Before we get back to Christy Lee, got another veterans request.
Now Tom's voice goes with Engelbert.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not Engelbert.
Veterans Day coming up. We thought we'd start getting the Veterans Day requests in early
On this Marine's birthday?
The birthday of the United States Marine Corps, Semper Fi. This is a perfect request because it's all about Thanksgiving.
Turkey bird, I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife. I get a lot of corn and wander around the pen. Have a drink of water, then I have some corn again. A feather sticking out, a pecking on the ground. Come on, check me out. I'm strutting all around. Dangly noodle hang thing, growing off my face. Looking good, only thing to say is whoop. My big brother Jake, he always was the smarty. He heard that November ends, we're going to a party. Going to a party, I'll be the guest of honor, where they will present to me a red pop up their mom. Had a little dream, all the good china. You know I like cranberries, lighting the candles. Pass me the rutabaga. Any corn left? Getting kind of sleepy. You ate too much? Boy, I'm stuffed.
Haywood Banks and the version of I Am a Turkey Bird. By the way, there's a great animated version of that on YouTube. Just Google Haywood Banks Turkey Bird, and you'll see it's really nice, really fun. And Haywood will be our guest again soon. And right now, Haywood he's raising turkeys, and every year he raises some big ones too, and he has them rendered, as they say.
Yeah.
Which is.
Have you ever had one of his turkeys?
No,
I have. Yeah, I've been up there.
Yeah,
You've been up there for Turkey Day?
Oh yeah, not for Turkey Day.
You know they get rid of the feathers, Christy?
How?
Well, first,
I know how they do this.
The bird is decapitated naturally.
Well, yeah.
They put it in what looks like a dryer with big foam fingers on it.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And then it spins around and all the feathers come off.
How do you know that?
Because Haywood described it for me.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was kind of curious. Thought it was interesting.
Okay.
I mean, because he really does raise his own turkeys. I'm not kidding. I mean,
I keep looking at my neighbors, seeing if they got one missing yet. They don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to.
Wait, your neighbors have backyard turkeys?
Yeah, they have big ones, too. Oh, my gosh, they're huge. Like,
Are they
the
gonna-
wingspan is like my arms, like 5 feet.
Are they going to?
I don't know. I don't know them. I haven't introduced myself.
Yeah, and you can't introduce yourself now.
No, not
This
talk
close to
about their
Thanksgiving.
turkeys.
They've had turkeys in
They
their
have all
yard.
kinds of things. They have greyhounds, they have turkeys, they have chickens, they have
greyhounds.
Yeah, what are those big white dogs?
Yeah, you want to
that
serve
walk-
those as an appetizer.
Oh, Great Pyrenees. They have all kinds of animals over there.
Are they up all night?
Well, they guard the chickens and the turkeys.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's what
Sounds
Great
like-
Pyrenees do.
Sounds like fun. Now, it's time to move.
Sounds like a lovely home.
It is a beautiful home. I've done a great job with it.
Yeah, I'm sitting over here kind of sad. I don't live next door to a.
Well, I wonder what it sounds like.
Technically, they live down the street. They're not right next door.
Thank God for that.
Really good.
The
Doesn't
wind's
smell
blowing
bad. They have a 5-acre lot. It's not like they're right there on top of you.
You ever smell a Great Pyrenees scat? It's no picking.
It's big.
Oh, it's like
He's
a
like the
middle-aged
size of a man.
Yeah.
I didn't know Frank smoked cigars.
Could we move on?
An Ohio woman has pleaded no contest to disorderly conduct charges after she hit her former neighbor, speaking of neighbors, with a tube of ground beef. Well, that's not very neighborly. Last year, Monica Garner was at a Walmart in South Euclid when she encountered her former neighbor who had previously secured a protection order against Ms. Garner. Police said that after threatening the victim, Garner pulled down the woman's face mask and attempted to spit on her. Lovely.
Classy.
Then took a 10-pound log of prepackaged ground beef out of the victim's cart, struck the woman a couple of times in the face. After pleading no contest to the charges this week, the 27-year-old received a 30-day suspended jail sentence and was placed on probation for a year.
That's not even the best weapon in the grocery store. You could get beer to throw. I mean, there's knives in there. Why would you hit someone with ground beef?
Because it was in the lady's cart. It was handy.
It was in her cart?
Yeah.
Man, that's insult to injury.
She got beat with her own meat.
Very rare.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, especially for a woman.
She was vegan. She would have been beaten with frozen tofu. Okay.
Or a stalk of celery.
That wouldn't hurt as much.
No.
Frozen beef would hurt. That's like a big club. Speaking of clubs, a club comes with the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work edition at Target. We've been playing it for a couple of weeks now, having a great time with it. We may squeeze another game in tomorrow, I'm guessing. But right now we return to Christy Lee at the news desk.
Authorities in the UK have detained a man after he threw not ground beef, but eggs at King Charles. This incident occurred as the king and his wife Camilla, the queen consort, were entering York. Video footage showed several eggs in motion that smashed on the ground. None appeared to hit the royal couple. Police said the 23-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of a public order offense and was being held in custody. I hate the term queen consort. Doesn't that sound like she's a whore?
Yep.
Well, that's exactly what she is.
No, she's not. She's his wife.
Well,
she's a queen.
Are they married? I don't think they're married.
They're married.
Yeah, I don't think they're married. I don't think it counts.
Yeah,
I
he
don't like
wasn't
that.
seeing her while he was with his previous wife at all. That
Well,
was
but
all
still.
after. Yeah. Yep.
Wouldn't you throw eggs at, what's his name? Prince Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because he likes all the young chicks. Thank you very much.
I've been waiting on that one. Huh?
I'll be here all week.
All morning.
Unfortunately,
All the young chicks.
Okay. Well.
And authorities in Wichita Falls, Texas are saying a man was caught trying to steal eggnog by stuffing it down his pants. KFDX TV reports a loss prevention.
Well, I assume it was still in some kind of a vessel.
No, Tom, he poured it right down his pants. That would go straight through to his
And
legs.
then I just wring out my undies.
Yeah.
Happy holidays. Eggnog.
This guy has some weird fetishes. The 38-year-old suspect, Mr. Kevin Ellis,
I beg
put
your pardon.
2 hairbrushes in his pants pocket and a bottle of eggnog in his waistband.
That's right.
Okay.
When officers confronted the
go
suspect.
get done up real nice. Have
Yeah.
some eggnog.
Wait a minute. Have you seen a picture of this guy?
The man allegedly punched the officer, dropped all the items. He's now been charged with robbery and other.
The hairbrushes aren't for him.
Oh, is he bald?
He's got like a 1/16 of an inch of hair. He's more or less shaved head, and he looks like a very angry man.
Maybe he was going to see his lady friend and offering hairbrushes and an eggnog as.
Well, maybe this will help.
Hey, baby.
Let's not that cheer.
Hey, baby.
Brought the eggnog, and look what I got for you.
Nice new hair.
Like old rum in your
Maybe he likes to spank.
Could be. All right. Well, I guess it would have been
Could have had quite
pumpkin
the night.
spice if it had been last month. Timely. Coming up, we have a little bit of a history lesson for you. And right now I want to do a little quiz. We'll begin with Christy Lee. What is your sleep number setting?
45.
What does that mean?
That means my side of the bed is softer than Chick's side of the bed because his is a crisp.
100. It's very firm,
It's a
Tom.
very firm mattress. Mine a softer.
That's the basic principle of the sleep number bed. It's elegant but simple.
Yes.
What it means is you can adjust the firmness of your mattress at the touch of a button. I love my sleep number bed. And either side of the bed has its own setting, so everybody's going to be happy. And there's a lot of interesting things that you can learn about sleeping from the folks at Sleep Number. They've been doing a lot of research. They have some really interesting stuff involving the temperature of the bed and the way you sleep.
Very important for ladies, too.
And
sometimes.
the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed has just gone on sale for 40% off. So check out the special financing for a limited time, by the way, subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments are required. All the details are posted at sleepnumber.com. And once again, I should remind you of this. Sleep Number is the official sleep and wellness partner of the National Football League. These are scientists that have developed, scientists and engineers have developed these great beds. I've been on a Sleep Number bed for over 20 years now, and I love it. And once again, a 40% savings on the famous Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed. To find a Sleep Number store, which is the only place you can get it, go to sleepnumber.com/BT Show. Thank you very much. And when we come back, it will be time to enlighten you into the world of history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
On TV sex, you know, all the commercials, very beautiful women in all the commercials now. Doesn't even matter what the product is, it's just very sexual. And then you finally have sex and it's kind of disappointing. Where's my Sprite, my new car? That's why I think women should have shelves next to their bed filled with prizes, depending on how well you did. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Like they do at the carnival.
Sure.
They have something to shoot for, you know.
Are you going to take anything on that?
Right. I'm going to go for the Van Halen mirror tonight.
this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
Donnie Baker on stage Friday and Saturday this week. That's tomorrow and Saturday night, the 11th and 12th at the Funny Bone in Liberty, Ohio. Next weekend, Thursday through Sunday, the 17th through the 20th at Comedy Off-Broadway in Lexington, Kentucky. What a great city. What a great group of people. I know you'll support this young comedian. DonnieBaker.com for tickets and information. By the way, Saturday, November 26th, he'll be at the Attica Fairgrounds in Attica, Ohio for one night only. Again, DonnieBaker.com for tickets and information. Rolling through a Thursday with you right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with your Bob and Tom Show sports update. LeBron James had 30 points and 8 rebounds before leaving the court gingerly with less than 5 minutes to play in the L.A. Lakers 114-101 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers. As Kobe Bryant once said, you never want to lose to the L.A. Clippers. The Lakers said James felt discomfort in his left leg. He appeared to be experiencing pain in his groin. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Paul George scored 29 points as the Clippers extended their recent domination of their arena roommates with their 9th consecutive victory over the Lakers. The Clippers still haven't lost to the Lakers under coach Tyrone Lue, who took over in October of 2020. Kevin Durant had 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. Let me do the math. Yeah, that's a triple-double, becoming the first player since Michael Jordan to score at least 25 points in his team's first 12 games. Some would say he's on fire. And the Brooklyn Nets routed the New York Knicks 112-85, making Jacques Vaughn their head coach. 85 points. Maybe we should go with what Tom says and only pay the winning team. NFL news, Bills coach Sean McDermott says Josh Allen will miss practice because of an injury to his throwing elbow, but the star quarterback could play against the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings this weekend. McDermott wouldn't reveal the severity of the injury and stuck mostly to an opening statement in which he referred to Allen as being day-to-day. If Allen can't play, the Bills would turn one of the NFL's best offenses over to backup Case Keenum. Wah, wah, wah. Allen was hurt in the final minutes of a 20-17 loss to the New York Jets last weekend. One other NFL note, LA Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, in concussion protocol, according to coach Sean McVay. The Super Bowl winning quarterback entered the protocol Tuesday afternoon after consulting with the Rams medical staff. The Rams believe Stafford's symptoms resulted from action in last Sunday's 16-13 loss at Tampa Bay. So if you're in fantasy football, keep that in mind. Two big quarterbacks could be missing this weekend. That's a look at your sports update. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show. Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
The Space Shuttle astronauts are halfway through their 7-day research mission. Endeavour is expected to become an orbiting maternity ward today when frog eggs that were fertilized earlier in the mission start to hatch. Now
we are scheduled to hook up with Commander Thompson. We should hook up right now, I believe.
Hello, Houston.
They're speaking with Bob and Tom. Hello, Endeavour.
Hello, Spaceship Earth. This is Captain Thompson.
Hey, Captain, how are you?
Captain, how are you?
We're doing great. We do a lot of experiments up here.
Yeah, we're just reading about the one involving the frog.
The South African clawed frogs. The eggs are about to hatch any moment now, aren't they?
Very excited. As a matter of fact, it looks like they might be hatching about now.
Oh, good.
You people might be the first ones on Earth to hear what's going on.
Well,
great. There they come.
This is exciting.
Some little critter coming out of there. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, God! Oh, help me! Oh,
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 7 hours. No.
Etc.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Not Safe for Work Edition news desk. It's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Jeff Oskey.
Yes, sir.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm running down. There's Willie Griswold.
Another letter.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Who's got a letter, Willie?
I got a letter.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning to the cast and the homeless guy sitting in Josh's chair. I know you've already played some Greg Hahn this morning, so instead, can Chick just look at Tom and yell at him for a bit? That would make my day better. Happy birthday.
What the hell you think you're doing over there?
How's that? That's good. That's good. Greg Hahn, United States Marine veteran.
Hooyah, no.
And today is the Marines' birthday, Veterans Day officially tomorrow. We've got a stack of Veterans Day requests that I'll be getting to primarily tomorrow, and we'll play as many as we can. Greg Hahn, let me get this straight. Tonight, he's in Columbus, Ohio with the Funny Bone. Then tomorrow night and Saturday night, he's in Dayton, Ohio with the famous Wiley's Comedy Club in the Oregon District of Dayton, Ohio. While I'm at it, Al Jackson is at Dale's Weston Lanes, Weston, Wisconsin, Friday, Saturday at the Ridges in Wisconsin Rapids. And Donnie Baker, Friday and Saturday at the Funny Bone in Greater Cincinnati. So some great shows coming up this weekend. Right now, before we get to our one lesson, Christy had a story. I thought it was really interesting that no one else thought was interesting.
Which one?
About the bass and the ultra low bass experiment that they did.
Why?
People did not realize it, but when they turned this special bass on that was virtually inaudible, people would dance faster. It's absolutely fascinating, and I'm going to prove it musically about the bass with Sly and was Larry Graham on bass.
Larry, he wasn't, but I think his sister's playing.
She's the trumpet player.
Something like that.
Sly's had a rough go. He's
had a rough go.
Well, maybe self-inflicted. He's certainly a musical genius. In any event, all those years ago, he recognized that adding the bottom would get the dance floor going, see? And this is what the scientific study is. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the only one. Let's move forward here. Time for Today in History.
What number is it? We've been talking about it all morning.
10.
Very good.
10 November.
Today in History, November 10th.
1969, Sesame Street premieres on PBS.
69? That's as far back as you're going? That doesn't seem very long ago.
I think a lot of the stuff that happened before then was either too boring or too tragic. 1990, Home Alone premieres in Chicago.
Kevin!
Oh, and then there was Home Alone 2 with an old lady instead of an old man that finds Kevin. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they really did a great
You'll like
job
this
on
one. You'll like this one. 2014, Uptown Funk is released.
It's a fun song. Give me at a
The
wedding.
minute you heard that, you knew that was a massive hit.
I'm on the dance floor, Chick. I got 2 Miller Lights. I'm
God
dancing
help
with
me.
Grandma.
I love that song. And if you haven't seen Bruno Mars' live performance of that on Saturday Night Live on YouTube, do yourself a favor. Check it out. It's amazing.
And then check out Sly and the Family Stone while you're at it.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a hint. Watch for the low 5.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Okay. 14. No, we're going to go back a little bit.
Okay.
Happy birthday, 1483, to Martin Luther.
Oh, yeah. Right. Nailed him up on a door or something, right?
Yeah, the precursor to the door-to-door salesman.
That's exactly right.
Know what we're talking about?
No.
Nailed
95 Theses?
Nailed it to the door. Yeah.
The church?
I'm not very bright.
No, it's not a matter of being informed. It's okay.
Yeah.
He's most famous, of course, because of Lex Luthor.
This is Martin Luther. He was the original, however, Marty, the one-man party.
Okay.
Was Martin Luther, yes. He
Play
killed
with
it.
Martin Luther King.
1963.
You wanted to get an invitation to a party.
Happy birthday to Mike McCarthy.
Who's that?
Mike McCarthy.
Mike and the Mechanics.
No.
Who the hell's Mike McCarthy?
Is he one of the
Football coach.
Oh, he's head coach of the Cowboys, formerly head coach of the Packers, and they're playing Green Bay this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then here's an easy one for you, Christy.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday in 1963, Hugh Bonneville.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Love
who he
Hugh
is?
Bonneville. Yeah, he was in Paddington 2, and, of course, Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey, Lord Grantham.
Oh, okay.
Lord Grantham.
Lord and Lady Grantham. He married much younger Lady Grantham.
Yes, he did. And she was American. Wow, it was a scandal.
That's exactly right. Time now for things we learned.
It was happy birthday, Ellen Pompeo from Grey's Anatomy.
Brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. She's still
preferred the
alive. 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers. Napa, the fuel that helps drivers like you get up and go. Jeff Oskey is wearing a great Hawaiian shirt today.
Yes, sir.
We're all very taken with
Again, it was in the Ozzie Nelson will.
Ace Cosby avoids driving on the highway because they just drive too darn fast. As Willie said, seeing Tom dance is like watching a horse swim. It is really
or like a dog doing taxes. It just doesn't make any sense.
Strange bit of business. Last couple of days, Tom and Christy both saw large camel toes that would have best gone unseen, I guess.
Man.
Tom honestly thought today was Wednesday instead of Thursday. Pretty much all.
Been clarified?
Yeah. Pat Godwin not ready to play a song when Tom calls on him, almost ever. We're not sure why that is. But he does have a new segment out there we like. It's Cliff at the keyboard.
Cliff Notes.
He just plays the notes. Cliff's Notes song. Today's the Marine Corps birthday, 247 years old. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. We talked about the guy who ate 40 chickens, made Tom mad. And Tom does not like to eat in his car, and he's really bad at playing Poetry for Neanderthals and Not Safe for Work.
That's not true. I think I did a nice job.
Horrible at it.
Ace, if you'd like to do the 40 days and 40 pizzas, the challenge has been dropped by
I'm actually thinking about it.
Okay, well, we'll look into that. That'd be fun. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.